Is this any better, y'all? Because I swear to God, if StreamYard does not get their shit together, we gonna have a motherfucking issue in this bitch. We pay $44 a month. $44 a month for this sound issue to be happening. Come on now. I done sent y'all a lot of money. Thank y'all, beautiful people, for letting me know. But I done sent y'all a lot of fucking money for y'all not to be working half the time. No, the first live baby, it did the same thing. Yeah, we going tomorrow. We going tomorrow. What up, Racing Beautiful? Hey, babe. Hey again, Miss Keith. And you had such a beautiful little message this morning. You know what I'm saying? And then StreamYard had to be all like, bleh. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, StreamYard, get your shit together, bruh. Like, you add new AI generated backgrounds and all this shit, but this is like the second time I've had to completely end a stream and restart it. And I know even on my friends' platforms, like I was over there at G2K's house, and we was over there at many other content creators. They've had to completely end their lives and restart because of StreamYard doing this. Now, I understand StreamYard wants to offer new things. I get that. But if it's going to mess up the base value, which is sound quality, visuals, things like that, um, no, no. We would rather not have the AI generated backgrounds. We would rather not have the all these other options if it's going to mess up the main thing we use StreamYard for, which is the sound, the audio quality. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter if you look good if you can't hear you. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a very strong worded email. No, nah. I think that if enough people start bitching about it, I think StreamYard sometimes does watch some of these lives from different content creators, and I think if enough of the bigger people, if that makes any sense, actually start fussing about it, they'll fix their shit. Yeah, the main functions you need them flowing good before you start adding extra shit that is not needed. Because I make my backgrounds myself or I get them from different things. I can go to Chat GPT and make AI generated backgrounds if I want them. Right? There's many AI functionality websites. I can use Canva. You know what I'm saying? Many different things for that. Yeah. Yup. Keith, you know what I'm talking about. If they believe their account gonna go red, they will change that rapidly. They will start fixing that shit. Cause any business, and this makes logical sense. Any business is gonna be about the green, right? It's gonna be about the money. So you start touching them in the pocketbook. You know what I mean? And I will say this. I'm just gonna say it to be saying it. If Restream would fix their one issue that they have, they would be in good competition for StreamYard. So StreamYard, I'm telling you, if Restream decides to fix their one issue is that guesting. If guests didn't like get dropped down because of like it has problem connecting to phones sometimes and tablets. If they didn't have that issue, they would be a huge competitor for StreamYard. I'm just saying. I've tried all of them. All of the ones that you can stream towards. Uvamax is not bad either. If you're doing a solo show, but I do believe it has a time limit on how long you can do a live. If I'm not mistaken, Uvamax does. But Uvamax is actually not bad, to tell you the truth, and it's actually not bad on guesting. Guests don't have a problem with Uvamax, or however you want to say it. It's EVUM Uh, yeah, if you look up EVUMX, Ubamux, however you want to say it. I don't know how you say that damn thing. It's got a weird ass name. What up, Tata? How you doing? Good morning. I just want to know later when we go over to Arky's house who gonna steal my money. But I am going over. If y'all don't know, over there at Miss Redita's house tonight, she asked me to do something. She asked me over there at G2K's on Thanksgiving, to do a show, help her do a show, to where I'm gonna teach people how to do shorts, right? How you can break up your lives into shorts, right? How to um, because here's the thing about shorts. It's not just about the shorts. It's how you title. But I'm gonna get into that on her show. I ain't gonna tell y'all all of it over here, because then that'll be taken away from her content, right? So y'all make sure y'all keep an eye. Good morning, Gamecock Jenny, my love. How's my nephews doing this morning? How's my kitty nephews? Um, but I'm going to go up there and basically teach a class on certain things. And you know as well as I do, Keith, it's about certain things, right? I'm not going to say it all over here. So just keep an eye out on. I had to make sure I'm subscribed to you, Keith Tranquil Storm. Oh, I actually love your shorts. Oh, also you have a really cool character. That's awesome. The purple fox is a really cool character. I'm just saying. Like purple's my favorite color, so your shorts are like speaking to me right now. I'm gonna share Keith's channel if y'all don't know. Keith actually has a lot of shorts on his channel, and they're very well put together. So if you don't know, you might want to know. Subscribe over there. See, what I like to do is we're small content creators, right? There's enough love for us to all go around. If we support each other and uplift each other, you get what I'm saying? Uplift each other. Then we can build a community and help each other and help small content creators. You know what I'm saying? And engage with each other, and we help each other's channels out. That's something that I love to do and love to help others, because I'm going to tell y'all something. When I first started on here, if it was not for, hey hood lady, if it wasn't for my beef sector people, I would not have gotten monetized as quickly as I did. My beef sector people stood behind me, and I will never forget that. Ever. I will never forget that. See, that's the thing about me, right? I think that, he got a doghouse for the cat. I'm gonna tell you this: we got a doghouse for our cat. He has his own little cat bed in there with his little blankie, and we have a heat light. It's underneath our porch, and so we put the heat light to where it'll shine on the house to keep it warm, but it's not so close that it'll cause a fire or anything. So it keeps our kitty warm during the winter time and stuff. Because he's not an inside cat; he's an outside cat. He does not like to be indoors. He was raised outside. He was a feral cat that we just happened to domesticate. Right? He was feral as shit. And we just so happened to take up time, you know what I'm saying, and earned his trust and all those good things. Hey, Mr. Rex, how you doing? But we ended up doing it. And Mr. Rex, you always doing your music lives on Saturdays. You know Saturdays is hubby day. Child. And I be wanting to go up there and visit Mr. Rex. He do it on the day I'm not available, which is sucky. Oh, let me go check out Hood Lady. I'm gonna make sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Oh, no, that's Hood. Hood, you done changed your name again. Child, quit changing your damn name all the damn. Child, I go up there and I look at the channel. I know exactly who it is. I've been subscribed for a long time now. You done changed your name again, and they got them damn handles. I hate them damn handles, man. It fucks me up. I don't know who anybody is anymore. Cause like you imagine you've been seeing somebody's screen name for 10 plus years, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You get so used to it, and then they change it up on your ass. I was like, shit, that I've been subscribed to that shit forever, ever. Yep. Now I used to do that too. I used to do I still do the hay occasionally. I'll put the hay all in the house so that they can build a little bed. You get what I'm saying? I like that, Keith. They shall know me by my spirit. See, your spirit speaks for you. Um, you literally chilling in Arkansas. Literally chilling. It's cold as fuck, ain't it? You literally chilling. Um, but like, well, it's not cold down here. It's just chilly as fuck. I'm gonna tell you something. It's this damn weather change, Gamecock Genie. It's this weather change. I'm finally starting to get over my cold, but it took me damn well 2 months. I thought I was getting better. I thought I was getting better after the first 2 to 3 weeks, and if it didn't hit me again, I ain't sitting here. I'm starting to finally get better, which is a good thing because I got a lot of shit I need to do that I slacked on a little bit when I was sick. I tell the truth. Um, yeah. So yeah. If it would make up its damn mind, that's right, Keith. If it would make up its damn mind, I think we're actually going to have a really cold winter because usually in Mississippi, now, Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, y'all know, usually we don't really get cold until about January or February. That's when our coldest months are. And for December to already start getting cold like it's getting, and or November. You get what I'm saying? And I think we're gonna have a cold winter this year, y'all. I think I'm gonna tell you that's the exact truth, Mr. Keith. The ups and downs is what stresses our immune system because our immune system don't know what to do and our body don't know what to do. Here's the thing. Okay, the way that the weather's been going is it'll be hot 1 minute, cold the next, hot 1 minute, cold the next. Well, your body doesn't have enough time to get used to the cold. So therefore, you get a cold, right? Because your body can't regulate your temperature. See, your skin and the hair on your skin is actually how your temperature regulates, right, throughout your body. Well, imagine if it's throwing your endocrine system up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It disrupts the pattern for your body to be able to deal with the cold and the heat because of disruption, the pattern. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, Gamecock Genie, that might help. Get you and your daddy some elderberry. You can get it from Walmart. It's called Symboticol. Get elder. You can get the off-brand if you can find it. They have an Equate version if you can find it. Of elderberry extract. Get you a multivitamin of magnesium and zinc. I promise you, when C19 happened, the only reason me and my family didn't get it was because of elderberry extract. I'm telling you. And if you got a sick cat that has like an eye drainage issue and they got bad upper respiratory, that damn elderberry worked a dream. I almost lost every cat I had because cat COVID was a real thing. And every one of my cats got it. And I started, like, I was trying to give them penicillin. I was trying to give them Bactrim, actual antibiotics. It did not work. It did not work. It almost killed them. So I ended up getting elderberry extract for ourselves to try. And I was like, well, he's so sick. I've done everything I could do. So I did elderberry extract for my cats. Believe it or not, it stopped the upper respiratory infection. And within 2 weeks, they were better. I lost my elder cat. She and both of my oldest cats. They were respectfully 15 and 16 years old. I lost them both, Annie, Fanny, and Gizmo, because of cat COVID. Cat COVID ain't no joke, for real, real. It was really bad. It was really bad. I almost lost every cat I had. But I started giving them that elderberry extract, and I promise you, within a few days, and I got that canned chicken, that chicken in a can, because they didn't like anything else. And I got some in the oil. I got I got tuna in oil because the oil helps them fatten up a little bit. I got the tuna in the oil, and then I got some jack mackerel. And I was feeding my cats high protein, high fat, fishy foods with the good omega fatty 3s in them. and the chicken, and I promise you, within a few days, you wouldn't have believed it if you had like not seen it yourself. If you had seen it yourself, you'd been like, "Oh my god, it's a whole nother animal." You know what I'm saying? No, that shit worked for real. What is my phone going off for? Should I have my phone going off? Oh, and I gotta tell y'all what happened last week. Well, y'all know the reason I didn't do a live Wednesday was because I had a doctor's appointment, right? Okay. Well, I gotta tell y'all what happened. So Wednesday I was supposed to go for my doctor's appointment. They made it early in the morning, right? Well, my son ended up needing an emergency dental appointment. The day before he had his dentist appointment, his orthodontist appointment, they put these little things on called bit something. I don't know. They're like these little things to keep him from biting his bottom braces. He got his bottom braces put on. Well, that morning he woke up, one of them fell off. So I'm over here freaking out. Oh my God, I got to get an emergency visit. So then I called up there and I got him an emergency visit. Ended up rescheduling my appointment because I thought what would end up happening is they would run too close together. You know what I'm saying? And so we ended up doing that. And he had his emergency appointment and that went well. And so we ended up doing that. And then Thursday was Thanksgiving, so I was cooking, doing all that. Took plate over to my mama and father in law's. Hey, Charlie sent a job. I also love the fact that I got my own troll page. Awesome. Okay. Um, I'm sorry. I really enjoyed that. Um, you made it when you finally get one. But anyway, so I love you. Can I hug you? Okay. Um, anyway, so we got that done, and then Friday I was gonna come live, and I had to go help mother and father-in-law unpack some stuff and get some stuff moved around. So it was a lot, child. It'd been a lot going on. It was a lot. You were here to send jive. See, where I send love, you send jive, huh? Are we gonna hand jive? Like, man, that makes me think of that song. What's that song? See that Mr. Rex, there's always a song for that. There's always a song for that. I saw yeah, I was gonna go over there to G2K's and do karaoke last night, but I actually laid down. I actually laid down. But it has been a lot going on. Yeah, yeah, that song, Mr. Rex. You already knew what I was talking about. You already knew. You already know. You know there's always a song for that. There's always a song for that. But yeah, I was sitting over here looking and I'm gonna have to go through and watch Mr. Keith's shorts and stuff. Just Bittersweet Symphony. I love that song, Bittersweet Symphony. And every time I hear that song though, I think of the movie Cruel Intentions. Your sister made you watch Grease all the time back in the day, so I'm guessing that you don't care for that movie that much. What up, Mr. Noble? How you doing? Hope you having a good morning, child. I saw you around the streets going buck wild, I swear. Yeah, I got me one. Pain like Bane. It's amazing. I'm so excited. It's awesome. Okay. Okay, so you have a defense against the dark art strategy webinar. It is Wednesday at 12 p.m. CT. Clear what drains you. Okay. So at Wednesday at 12 p.m., if y'all subscribe to Mr. Keith, he has a defense against the dark art strategy webinar. Wednesday at 12 p.m. Is yeah, that's good. I know, right? Pain like Bane. I'm a star. I got my first trophy. I love you, my first trophy. You're so awesome. I want to thank you for this Academy Award for my very first parody troll page. I love you so much. It means the world to me. You don't know. I've been wanting one forever, ever, ever, ever. I love musicals, though. I actually do love musicals, but I'm one of those weird people. You know what I'm saying? I actually one of those weird people that actually love musicals. My favorite musical is actually a musical called Rigoletto. I love that one because it's about a guy who's like it's kind of like a play on Beauty and the Beast, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like a play on Beauty and the Beast. I know I'm weird, and I'm gonna have me a club, and it's gonna be Weird People Unite, and they're gonna catch me weird and nerdy, because I'm white and nerdy too. But anyway, I'm an undercover nerd that most people don't know about. Because I'm gonna say this: misconceptions are a thing with people, and if you hear me speak and the way that I speak, you would think I'm highly not intelligent, but I really am, and I'm geeky as fuck, bro. I'm a nerd in disguise. No, I actually ain't dropped the link yet, Mister Clockwork Rex, but I will. I will. You know it from me to skew. And my mom and daddy absolutely hated Little Shop of Horrors because of me. I played the shit out of that movie. Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, 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 oh. Suddenly Seymour. Okay, yes, I loved that one for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but that was my jam back in the day when I was a kid. Um that and I really love Jurassic Park. I was a huge fan of Jurassic Park. I watched the shit out of Jurassic Park. They didn't mind that one so much. Advertisements suck, but they get me paid though. It ain't a whole lot, but you know what I'm saying? Every little cent counts. Every little cent counts, Chad. If it wasn't for those advertisements, my memberships, I would totally turn off. Also, thank you to the Panelverse for trying to share my first live, child. My first live had to go down because of, I don't know if you got my second one, but shout out to you, Panelverse, if you can hear me. Um, yeah, child, I had problems with the first live because of StreamYard. Well, now my brother loved Barney, and I'm gonna explain to you why. My brother was special needs, and Barney was his shiznit, yo. I watched every single one of them. Child, if I was making more than just a little bit, you would be. If shit, let me get big like that. Let me get big like them big streamers to start making bank and see if my mods ain't paid something something. Shit, I wish. I wish I was making that much. No, for real though, I actually would do that, and if I made enough to really pop it, if I ever start making a certain amount, I would do that every month. I actually have a um, like a giveaway to my mods because I want to thank y'all for doing a free job. That's what a lot of people don't know. People be like thinking that they can come at the mods, but I'm like, bruh, mods do a very nice thing for people. A lot of mods are not paid. You know what I'm saying? For the free 99, and you know what I mean? I'm like, shoot, you should respect your mods and thank them. because they keeping everything pretty tight and nice and neat in the shed. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to watch all them Saturday morning cartoons when I was a kid. Cause before we got like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all that shit, we didn't have that for years. We ended up getting that, but at first all we had was Saturday morning cartoons, and you had to be up at a certain time to watch them. And then actually, I remember getting Beavis and Butthead, and then on 27 we had The Simpsons. You know what I'm saying? We had The Simpsons. But like you had that little time frame in the afternoon where a few cartoons came on and you had them Saturday mornings. That's all we had back then. What up, way up, dude? How's your titties hanging? To the left, to the right? Are they up? Are they down? Can you swing them round and round? All those nice things. Also, Mr. Rex, I did pin the link in case you wanted to come up or anybody did, because you asked and stuff and whatnot. It's up there. It's up there if you tried to. Oh shit! Speaking of which, what up, Mr. Rex?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. No, I was having my first live was glitchy and crunchy and
Oh yeah.
StreamYard's doing that thing again.
Yeah, I was doing it on G2Ks during the karaoke last night too. So,
Yeah. Well, here where you used to could refresh and it'll fix itself in 5 minutes.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to just straight up end and restart.
End it and restart. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you were talking about musicals? My favorite musical is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
I
that
watch
is
that
true.
shit all day. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oompa loompa
Doopity
doopity
doo.
doo. I love when the little girl turns into a blueberry. I don't know why when she turns into a blueberry. I think that's the funniest shit.
Well, he said it was experimental, and she just grabbed it and shoved it in her mouth. So it's always the dessert. It's always goes sideways when we get to the dessert. Is what he said.
Well, I'm gonna say this: them children should have listened to him, and maybe they wouldn't have had the problems they had. I'm just
Exactly.
saying, being
Yeah.
greedy little greedy McGreedersons.
I like when they had him sign that contract in the beginning, and it was like big at the top and like little teeny tiny fine print at the bottom. But I digress. I like a couple of musicals. I'm not a big fan of music.
Oh, what is it? I don't think that one is it a musical. Seven Wives for Seven Brothers. Isn't that a Western musical?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I used to love that one too. Because my dad loved westerns, obviously, so I used to watch them. I pretty much watch all the old school, ones, and so therefore, that was actually one of my favorites. I've watched every John Wayne movie. Because yeah,
Okay.
him, Clint Eastwood. I've seen every one of Clint Eastwood's movies because my dad was a fan of Clint Eastwood too. So I've seen every one of his. My favorite is Right Turn Cloud. It's Any Which Way But Loose. I love
Or
that one.
Any Which Way You Can was part
Yeah.
two. Yeah. I love those movies.
I love the like. That's what actually made me fall in love with like monkeys was because of that movie.
Oh yeah.
And specifically, he's an orangutan.
Uh-huh.
But I've always wanted a capuchin for some reason. But then I realized how much it takes to take care of capuchin monkeys. Oh my god! I'm like, and how long they live? I'm like, no, I'm good. Because yes, those monkeys can actually outlive you. And the bad thing about that is once they bond to a human, right? It's almost like if something happens to that human, you might as well bury the monkey too. And it's going to take somebody real, like somebody they really loved in order to keep them from getting super depressed and, and stuff like that. And not a good thing. And if you ever see what they do to take them away from their parents when they're little, so they do bond to you like that, it's not pretty. And I just can't. I can't. And they're fucking expensive, man. Man, they
Well,
want like $10,000, $15,000 for one, and I'm like, I'm good. That's a whole car. Thank you, Mr. Jim Kiting, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. Hey, Mr. Jim Kiting, I hope you're having a good morning. And Racing Stars got that. My racing got it. Yeah, I know you don't like whales. My husband doesn't want like going to the ocean, not because of sharks, because of whales, because they can swallow you whole, and you have to be digested kind of situation. Whereas at least with a shark or something else, you like, you know, pass away from blood loss. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's fair enough. If they bite your leg off and you're like far from shore or first aid, yeah, you're gonna bleed out. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they swallow you whole, you have to sit there basically inside of an animal digesting, and eventually you'll probably pass away from lack of air. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Or
yeah.
pass out. But imagine you have to sit there for a little while before that happens in their stomach. But I digress. How was your night, Mr. Ricks?
Cold. It was fucking cold and it's still cold.
Yeah, you up in them damn mountains too.
Mm-hmm.
It's even colder up there than it is down here.
Well, we had an ice storm on Sunday, and today's been pretty good. It's all kind of melting, but it's supposed to come back tomorrow, so we'll see. Maybe that's why I'm sneezing so damn much. I don't know.
Yeah, I will say this weather change has gotten to a lot of people because down here, specifically down south, it's been doing that thing where it's hot as hell one minute, cold as hell the next. And
Uh-huh.
so now I think we're finally turning off cold. I actually turned up the heat by a degree or two because it was starting to get chilly in here. And I had it set at 70, which is usually pretty good, but it was getting like chilly. And I was like, yeah, I think we need it to be popped up a little, just a little.
Oh yeah.
Now it's comfortable in here. It's not too hot. But here's the weird part. You ever like we have a 4 bedroom, right? And so my husband has his cigar room. His cigar room stays fucking hot as hell. Like I'm not shitting you. And then during the summertime, it doesn't want to cool as well as the rest of the rooms. So we have to turn up. It's I don't know what's up with that one room being just so warm like it is. Like you'll be up in there sweating bullets, and the rest of the house should be chilly as hell.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's like that. Like that here too. But my house is made out of cinder blocks. It's not brick. It's cinder block with like rebar holding it all together. So yeah,
Hey,
it'll get hot in the summertime and stay a little bit hot, and it'll get cold and stay damn cold in the wintertime. So
I tell you what, I bet couldn't nobody break your walls down though, because if it's made with cinder blocks and fucking rebarb and
Mhm.
concrete, there ain't no taking that house down.
No, no.
Because technically, that's what they make storm shelters for tornadoes out of.
Yep. It was built back in the mid '50s, and that's what they used, I
Yep.
guess, to build this house. So
He prefers the cold too. That's the weird part. If he happens to be the polar bear in the house and actually got put in the hot box, which is kind of crazy. Well, he chose that room because technically, of course, we got the master, right? We got the master room, but there's 3 extra bedrooms, and so when we went to set out whose bedroom would be what and stuff, at one time I was going to put my parents in that room specifically. But the way they built that room is between the 2 living rooms, and so it's got the way that the one wall is, that room's actually a little bit smaller than the other 2 rooms. So he ended up choosing that for a cigar
Mhm.
lounge room. But it's kind of crazy that the polar bear in the house got put in the hot box.
well, it happens like that sometimes. So
Yeah, this I've heard a lot of people getting sick recently, and later tonight before I go to Arky's house, I am going over to Miss Raditha's and I'll share it out. It's about 6:30 my time is when she's doing it, which is Central Standard Time. Um, and she's going to be doing a class on how to do shorts on your channel, and she wanted me to come over and help her with it, and so like to teach people and stuff.
Right.
Like maximize profits. Um, but yeah, I was seeing y'all. I was over there. I saw that G2K was doing the thing, but I was laying down last night. Karaoke. Usually I show up, even if it's real late. But I was laying down last night, and I don't even know what time I fell asleep. But I just know I was laying there trying to go to sleep, and I saw that he was doing Linkin Park and what was the other one?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. Yeah, because when I tuned in, he was singing "Only God Knows Why."
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had Linkin Park and Kid Rock on the wheel, and every song was Kid Rock. He didn't. I think he did one Linkin Park before everybody started to show up. Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. The song that I was thinking of when I was, because I was, in the end, it does, is that song, in
In
the
the
end,
end,
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
even
even
matter.
matter.
That
Yeah,
is Linkin Park, right?
that is Linkin Park. You're right.
Okay, I wasn't wrong then. I was half asleep thinking of it.
Well, me and him were the only two up there for about an hour or so. We ended up singing Pictures by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. He did the Sheryl Crow and I did the Kid Rock. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I might have to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, we were up for like an hour, hour and a half, and nobody showed up until Wendy showed up, and then who else showed up? Fuck, I don't
I
know. Yeah.
I ended up falling asleep on y'all right after that song specifically. I was there. I just fell asleep. And
I,
yeah, I was tired last night.
well, he ended up singing Cowboy by Kid Rock
Wanna
after
be
that.
a
So,
cowboy,
hey,
baby.
baby. Oh, I did some Stained and I did some Stone Temple Pilots and
Oh, I like Stained.
who else? I did a Linkin Park song that wasn't on the wheel. Uh, yeah, we was just fucking around, and then eventually everybody started showing up about 1 o'clock in the morning. So my time, one
What
o'clock.
up, Snooks? How you doing? I'm trying to think of my favorite song. What was my favorite? I have a favorite song by Stained, and I'm trying to remember which one it
It's
was.
been a while since
Since
I first saw you. Yeah,
yeah, I love that song. I do love that one. They have quite a few that I like by them, but yeah,
yeah,
that's probably would be my number one. How you
yeah. And
doing,
then
Snooks?
the guy, the lead singer, went on solo. He like broke with the group and did a bunch of solo shit. So
Oh man, I'm like trying to get back in the swing of going live because I went last week. I ended up doing 3 days of no lives, which is not like me. I was gonna do one Friday, but then I ended up getting a call. Like my mother and father-in-law wanted me over there at like 10 o'clock, and I was like,
huh?
shoot, that wouldn't leave me doing live maybe 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm like I'm not gonna do that because I'd feel like I'm rushing myself, and I needed to take a shower and all that stuff.
Well, sometimes real life happens, and the internet shit can wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Wednesday I had my doctor's appointment, and that's why I ended up rescheduling that one. Then Thursday was Thanksgiving, so I went
Yeah.
over there and chilled with y'all and everybody else. But like I was sitting there, and I was supposed to go to my doctor's appointment. Ended up having to reschedule mine for this Friday coming up, and because my son had to have an emergency orthodontist appointment. Because he
Huh.
had an appointment the day before and they did his bottom braces and they put these things on there. They're like pieces of like, I don't know what, it's not like rubber, but it's not, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like some kind of foam stuff and it's like a bit guard.
Yeah.
And they ended up, one of them fell off in his sleep. And he woke up that morning and said, Ma, I spit out one of those things this morning. I go, oh shit, let me call them and so we ended up doing that instead. And it took them every bit of 5 minutes to do it. I was like, shoot. What I was worried about though is if I went to my doctor's appointment first, that my doctor would take so long that he would miss his.
Yeah.
Because sometimes my doctors can take an hour or 2 hours, depending on how fast or slow they are. And then you got to go over there to the, because they have a internal. They have a was that where they take your blood and all that stuff, and
Oh,
yeah. So I was like, I don't want that overlapping each other. Hey, Miss Catherine. Child, Miss Catherine, I heard all that stuff that was going on with the cornbread dressing thing and the lovely love thing. And, whoo, Lord, that was a lot. I was listening in. Whose live was that you was on? I know Ness was up there. I think it was Miss Intel. Miss Intel. I think it was her live. I was listening to it. I go all over the place.
I get around.
Yeah. But no, Miss Catherine, she does like the elliptical every morning. She does walking on the the treadmill, and she takes care of us. I'm so proud of you, Miss Catherine. Though, like, here's the thing: a lot of people don't understand what it's like to, you know, going through getting doing all that stuff for your health, and but you've stuck to it and stuck to your guns, and you didn't like. A lot of people would give up or stop or be like, "Oh, this is too much," but you didn't, and you keep going. So that's why I got to say that.
Hey, I did enough exercise and marching and shit when I was in the army. All right, I'm done. I'm done, son.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Me and some of my other friends. All right, I want y'all to all. I'm gonna say this right now. Please say a prayer for Creole Libra Butterfly, my sister from another mister. She is in the hospital right now and has been since before Thanksgiving.
Oh shit.
Um, she had to have some kind of surgery, but then ended up getting an infection from a. She was having a corrective surgery or emergency corrective surgery on a surgery she had previously, and she got some kind of infection, and so they're trying to get the infection out so she can have the corrective surgery, and she's still in that. It's a lot going on, child. So please make sure y'all say a prayer for her. She did have a contest that she was going to do. We told her, do not reschedule this contest until you're at home, you've been resting for a minute, then you can think about it. Don't try to even worry about it right this second.
Exactly.
She was going to do an egg roll challenge and whatnot. We told her, don't even worry about it right now. Just worry about your health and your wealth. She came on Friday for a couple of hours because she was bored. Being in that damn hospital, you're bored. And
Oh
they
yeah.
don't feed you right up in there neither. Shit. Be giving you like plain ass chicken and vegetables.
Oh.
Hey, Miss Joy, how you doing? Did you get okayed for your surgery on your getting that pin out and whatnot? I know you said you were back at the ER the other day about possible something going on. I gotta ask. Because we gotta pray for Miss Joy too. I love Miss Joy Perry. I love when she be cussing folks out. Whew. Miss Joy, give it to them, chat. Hey, D Ham Show. But yeah, my beautiful sister from another Mr. Creole. She's an amazing human being, I'll tell you that much. She said the PC that I helped choose for her, that was in price range for her, works great. So I want to thank y'all all in chat who recommended the specific kind of laptop, because I did end up finding her a good one, and it's working great.
Sweet. Well,
and it was under $200, and it works good.
Well, when I got out of the army, I went to college to learn how to work on computers. Hell, it's more expensive to have somebody work on it than just chuck it and buy a new one nowadays.
Well, that's why I be telling folks, it depends on if the computer's more than 5 years old. Yeah, you might as well just get it. Well, somebody had blessed her with a Chromebook, but the Chromebook was kind of older, and it was throwing her out of StreamYard every time she turned around. She was having issues with like trying to do her streams. Yeah. And I told her, I said, I'm betting you money that it's the laptop. I could bet you money that it's overworking itself, and because it would only happen when she would try to bring up another tab on YouTube, and she was trying to stream, like show something, screen share something. And I said, I'm betting you that it cannot have more than a few tabs open, because it probably doesn't have a lot of RAM.
Yeah, it couldn't handle it. Yeah. I had a Chromebook. It would get hot. I'd had it sitting on my lap, and I was like, God damn, did I turn the stove on or something? Can I cook eggs on this thing? But yeah,
Well,
it would get real.
those Chromebooks, in my opinion, are made for like little kids, and they're made for like scrolling. If you're just going to be scrolling Facebook, or let's say watching YouTube, right? But not
Right.
actually streaming. They're made for things like, people who just barely use the internet for email purposes and shit like that.
Yeah, little kids and old people. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
But if you're going to be doing anything at all, like using even Discord, them Chromebooks sometimes can be jacked up.
Yeah.
It's any kind of streaming where you have to like use your voice or face or anything. Nah, they're not usually good enough for even that shit.
No.
I'm gonna chill out today. I got to do some cleaning when I get off here, some stuff, but tomorrow I got to go pay the bills, and then Friday doctor's appointment. So yay!
Easy peasy.
Woohoo! I hate adulting. I really do. I love it and hate it at the same time. Right?
Hey man, adulting's hard, yo. Adulting's hard.
That's why I try to preach to my young kids that'll be around me. Don't try to grow up too fast. Trust and believe before you know it. Them bills be waiting on you, child. They'll be there when you get grown, and you don't want all that stress and all that boo shit. They'll be there.
I didn't ask for all this responsibility, damn it. How'd this happen?
It smacks you before you know it. You be like, what?
Right in the
Ouch!
face. Yeah. You turn around and bam, there it is. So yeah.
Hey, I will say that, Snooks. That is true. A lot of our older generation are used to more hard labor and things like that, and a lot of older generation actually do more than some of the younger generation. Some of these young folks lazy as fuck. Tell
All
the
they
truth.
do, yeah, all they do is sit around and look at their damn phone.
That I swear, the cell phone has made some of us lazy. Because let me say this: unless you write down a cell phone number constantly on paperwork of some kind, we hardly any of us remember cell phone number. Like when we was younger, we memorized everybody's phone number. You knew
Yep.
everybody's number by heart.
Yep.
Nowadays, a lot of us, if we went to jail, we'd be like, "Who the fuck do we call?" Because I can't remember nobody's damn number.
Yeah, we had this thing back in the day called a little black book.
Uh-huh.
That's where you wrote them fucking numbers down in. Yeah.
It was some little composition books too. Y'all remember the little composition books? What up, Muffy? How you doing, beautiful? Them little composition books, that's where you wrote down, and that's why they called it the little black book, because a lot of those composition little things were little black, notebooks. So they called it the little black book. That's where that came from.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Hold on just a minute. Got a phone call coming in.
Oh, fair enough. I'll do what I can. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that kids today will never know about. Never know about. They'll never know about the big 2-pound rotary phone that we had back in the day, or you had to like an actual dial on the phone. Being stuck to a phone cord at the end of it. Yeah. Well, that's why I don't have a cell phone. Look, if I'm out in the fields or I'm out doing something in town, I don't need you calling me every 5 fucking minutes, asking me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Look, call the house, leave a message. I'll get back to you when I get home.
Oh, do you remember when people used to do like I'm gonna tell you what I did to my mailbox one time. You know the thing when people would go, "Yeah, hey, how you doing?" Oh, for real? You do the thing and people think they really talking to you, and they talking to you. Oh, no, man, I'm not here. You're going to have to leave a message. I did that for a little while. And then we used to have a thing. They don't have it no more, where you could set up music would play when people
Oh
would
yeah.
call you
Well, you
instead of
used
the
to have.
regular ringtone.
Well, when we first got our first answering machine for the house, it had two little mini cassette tapes in it, and one was for your greeting when somebody calls, and then one was for the messages that people will leave. Yeah, I'd put that. I'd do that too. Like I'd record, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?" And then I'd be like, "Ha ha," talk to the machine.
Hey, Twistar, thank you so much, Muffy, for sharing. Yeah, no, I did that thing. Let me make sure that. Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Keith. What up, Mr. Keith? How you doing?
He
Hell
is
yeah.
he is real. He is real.
Who is real?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, we've heard for the whole thing.
Hello.
How you doing today, Mr. Keith?
I'm good.
Yeah, but who's real? Are we talking about Santa Claus?
No, he's in the witness protection agency.
Uh,
Don't mess with the feds.
Oh, they put Santa in witness protection? Oh, damn.
For our protection. Who wants to dig around his shopping list?
that's true. I really don't want to have to deal with them elves either. I heard they pretty strapped. They stay strapped. You know what I'm saying? They might beat us
He
up.
plus he may or may not go by ethical shopping standards to get all those gifts.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
he uses elves for slave labor. I mean, what are you talking about? They get paid in like candy canes and shit. Yeah.
Well, cheaper than dollar bills, I guess.
Mhm.
Dollar
If he
bill,
put,
y'all. I'm crazy. But I
Mhm.
do like your shorts though. When I was scrolling through and like and stuff, and I love the fact that you had like the purple because purple's like my favorite color. I don't know why, but purple is my favorite color.
purple's my favorite
Purple
color as
rain.
well.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Clockwork Rex. That song came to my mind too.
Hey,
Purple's
the
my favorite color too.
Purple
Okay.
Rain, in my opinion, is one of his best albums, and I'm
I,
glad they made that movie. That's another musical I like. Is Purple Rain. That is a musical.
If you like purple, you're gonna like my channel. There's a lot of purple stuff on my channel.
yeah, I saw that
Sweet.
actually when I was scrolling through your channel. I was like, oh my god, so much purple. It's awesome.
The last 5 videos is just like survival skill inductions.
A lot of these
You
young
know,
kids need to learn some of that because I'm gonna tell you something, they don't be knowing.
kind of like the gorilla song. I taught you this to survive when law is lawless. That's kind of what the last 5 videos were about, or shorts. And
Please show
remember,
them.
it's all in your head.
I'm gonna screen share and show them and I'm gonna share out your channel. I'm not gonna show the videos, just the look of your channel and how purple it is, and so people can
Yeah,
enjoy the loveliness as much as I do. See all that
you,
purple? It's
YouTube
awesome.
will not like the music of it, and most of mine has music, and they might be able to see the face of the wizard right there. Hey, there he is.
Hi. See all the purple? See how amazing? Look at all the purple.
Yeah,
So
I
much
see.
purple.
A purple wolf, or is that a fox?
Fox. It's a
Oh,
fox.
She mentioned the fox. She liked that one.
Yeah, it's a purple. He's so
There's
cute too. Look at his little jacket. He's got his little jacket on. See,
there's the
it's
healing eye of the wizard, Nerd Wizard as well.
whoever painted that also did a really good job.
Mm.
But yeah,
There's
see all the
some,
purple? All the purple. It's just so much purple. I'm so excited about the purple.
and all that is pretty much healing words and strategies. I don't
Yeah.
yap and I don't fight all the time. It's mostly just healing and comfort.
We all need that. I'm gonna tell you something, because this world's already evil enough and all the terribleness in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and share out that channel so y'all can subscribe and see all the purple and enjoy the purpleness. Um,
Only fighting I get involved in when I'm odd for people because people just want to get stupid.
well, I don't come to the internet to fight with everybody. I come to the internet to have fun. Some people are just here to fuck shit up. Yeah, I'm like,
Then
why?
you're different than most. Then but I was like, if you're gonna troll, at least troll with better grammar, please, so we can understand what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
there you
Mr.
go.
Oh my God, yes. Okay.
I'm mostly punctuation avoidant. That's my problem.
Oh, hey, I'm a grammar Nazi. I try not
I
to be too bad about it, but yeah.
I enjoy your trolling, sir. You're good at it, and I loved how that one day y'all came in here just talking about frog legs and and
Oh,
chicken strips. That was awesome. What up, Mr. Malik? How you doing? Hey, Watcher Boo.
Would you
hey, if
believe
you're,
that?
go
Would you
ahead.
believe I got timed out on a lies before about my whack control game being too strong? They thought I was trolling.
Oh, for real?
Mm.
I
Yeah,
enjoy it. I like it when okay, here's the thing. I like a good troll. There's a difference. There's different kind of trolling, right? I like a person that come in and just off the wall say, "You know what? I like sunshine for no apparent reason." Just
if I game engage in whack control, it's usually because somebody's trying to mess up the environment I invest time in, and then I have to redirect them. When I mod, I prefer behavior modification first.
Hmm. Oh, see, you talking my language now. We'll put them through some Clockwork Orange shit. Yeah, see how they like that.
That's kind of where the nerd wizards come in. I study hypnosis, NLP, and verbal medicine stuff.
Huh?
happy birthday,
It's
and hey, Miss Angela.
Oh, hey,
it's just
everybody in chat. Yeah.
hey chat.
But yeah, if you're good at trolling, you can be trolling somebody and they don't even fucking realize it.
I'd rather just use the echo technique and talk to them for hours over nothing
Yeah.
until they say I'm done.
Yeah, it's like them scam phone call people. Yeah. Oh really? Oh really? You can do what now? Yeah, and then just put the phone down. Let them call.
Yeah, phone scammers. The echo technique works well. You
Mm.
feed into them their success, and they'll go on for hours.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I got one on the phone. I kept her on there for a while. It was on my birthday too. It was awesome. They
Hey.
called me about student loans. I don't have student loans. I got a grant to go to college, so mine was paid off, right?
Right.
Um, and so
Mm.
I didn't have student loans, and so I was in there. They said, "Did you get the packet that we sent you?" Yeah, man. What the? I don't think I think I lost it, man. So can you tell me what that package said? Yeah. Uh huh.
Echo, echo. Yeah, keep them going. Open the conversation well. Yeah, awesome.
And then I was like, "So, what student loans again?" Like, I just kept talking to her. She kept talking to me, and she was cool. She was trying to talk back to me the way that I talk, but she couldn't do it because she was Middle Eastern. It was hilarious. And then she's like, "You ain't got no student loans, do you?" I'm like, "No, man. What is student loans again?" And she hung up on
Make
me.
them.
She had to go back to
Uh,
the beginning of her script. Yeah. Start
I don't.
over.
I don't have no student loans either. I went to the Wizard School of Hard Knocks.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Mm,
Oh yeah, I had the GI Bill, so I didn't have any student loans.
mm. I tried to join the military during the 9/11. They didn't want me, so I became a healer instead.
Not fair enough. Hey, being a medic in any kind of military branch, you're gonna see some shit, man. I'm just telling you.
Mm.
I will say
I,
this: I love being the healer in most D&D parties. I'm the cleric. Woohoo!
I've actually helped a dude with the active COP case at the library with the verbal medicine skills before. An unseen consequence, though, once he didn't have to fight to try to find his medicine, he had to take a nap, and then like I can't leave him after I like relieve his pain. Jeez, that was awkward.
So you like being the cleric, Charlie, huh?
Yes, I love being the cleric. See, my love of clerics actually came from what was that game? It had Fawn in it, Final Fantasy,
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Fawn was my favorite character. What up, the hood table? My sister from another mister. That's my
Watcher
cake
Yeah.
baby.
decorating diva. My the hood table.
Mm.
Well, hello there. How you
Oh,
doing?
if anybody lives in the Midwest area, and you know the hood table. When I say I want her cookie and cream cake, now, and for those who are not allergic, She has a strawberry cake too. That is like like those ice creams that have like the strawberry stuff on the outside. She does those too. I know a lot of people want those. I'm just allergic, so I want the cookie and cream cake.
How unfortunate. I live in the Mid-South.
I live in the South, so I'm even further away. I can't get no cake, damn it. It
I
sucks.
used to live in Rapides Parish ages ago, where Alexandria is in Pineville. That's where I used to live.
I'm from the SIP. I'm up in up here, down here, up in the north part though, the north part of the Mississippi.
Oh,
you don't live in all the swamps and shit. No.
That's like we're
Have a
back.
good one, Watcher Boo.
Oh, you're from the SIP, not the Gator.
Yeah, we have gators here, but they're like not as prevalent as they are down south.
Yeah, you get to Georgia and Florida, there's alligators everywhere.
My grandpa was born in Boonesville, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where Boonville is. I'm actually not far from there. I go visit there.
And I lived in Alexandria like hundreds of years ago, it feels like.
Hundreds of years ago.
And Rapides Parish in Louisiana.
Oh, I love Louisiana, and I got a lot of friends and
They
people down there.
Jeez, they party too hard though.
Well, they party for a week. Then they all
I know.
ask for forgiveness. Yeah, they're like Catholic sort of. But yeah, I've been to Nolans and saw that big ass fucking cemetery. Oh my god, that's creepy shit, man. It is.
The ones with the vampires and the voodoo priestesses.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What a mixed company.
Well, if you ever watched American Horror Story, there's one season all about the witches in Nolans. Yeah. Witches and voodoo and yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, they're definitely two different traditions.
Well, there's a difference between voodoo and hoodoo.
And hoodoo, yeah.
Yeah, and one is the practice of, the other one is the actual like teachings, or like one of them's book reading and the other one's the actual practice, if that makes sense.
And then you got Santeria that mixes that and Catholicism. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Santeria is mostly found in the Spanish areas.
Yeah.
Like Cuba, shit like that. But yeah, they took the Catholic icons like Mother Mary and Jesus and all that, and they made their own religion. Kind of. More or less.
I just do verbal medicine. That's all I do.
Well, we do what we can.
I don't like no vodka, no cigars, and bloody chickens. Thank you.
Oh, did you ever see that movie, The Serpent and the Rainbow?
Not offhand.
It's about how they make zombies in voodoo and sangria and shit.
Oh, yeah. Every apocalyptic novel gets it wrong. How about that? It's more like soul enslavement, not apocalypse.
Well, yeah, they pump you full of these weird fucking drugs, and then you think you're a zombie.
What did you hear about the truth? Like the stories that just recently, like the dude who ate the dude's face off from bath salts in Florida, and then there was another one where they said he was on bath salts. Technically, that dude, if you research that story, was under the influence of no drugs, had nothing in his system, and he had started going to this new church.
Either possession or spiritual hysteria.
Well, they think it was a hoodoo type situation, whatnot, and they said he started acting strange, and then like it was there was a lot of weird to go with it. And I'm gonna drop Miss Perdita's channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, because tonight we doing a thing over there, and we're gonna teach people how to do some shows on their channel.
Y'all You must practice spiritual hygiene, people.
And if you can't do that, just practice physical hygiene. I mean, goddamn, what's that smell? I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, that's kind of what Defense Against the Dark Arts webinar is about. It's about detecting harmful intentions.
Wait, is it noon? Yeah, close enough. All right. Beer time.
Beer time?
Yep. And I got to sneeze. Hang on.
Double trouble. And Charlie?
I think she got another phone call. But yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's the weather, man.
Yeah.
It's the weather that's screwing with me.
Yeah.
Like I woke up sneezing. I woke up sneezing. Who fucking wakes up sneezing? Me. Me, apparently.
I have a nickname where they call me RS, which means rough sneeze. And like, aren't we on the same side here?
Yeah.
Feels like I'm gonna give myself
rough sneeze.
That's one of my nicknames, rough sneeze. Like, aren't we on the same side here? Why are you trying to give me whiplash?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not telling nobody my family nickname. It is too embarrassing.
Well, Rex is my actual nickname. Yeah, so.
Well, like, Charlie Brown is one of them. That's not bad. That's where Charlie came from. Because my grandma used to call me that because I used to be like Lionel carrying around a blanket. I don't know why she just called me Charlie Brown. I'm like, Mama, Charlie Brown ain't the one that carries around a blanket. That's Lionel. Okay?
Yeah, that's Lionel. That's Lucy's brother.
Hey, Charlie.
Yes.
If they conflate the way your verbal pattern is that you're not intelligent, then they're misreading it.
Yeah.
Your verbal patterns denote assertiveness and possible aggressiveness if you mess up, find out.
Yeah, well,
not a lack of intelligence.
See, I'm ghetto hood, right? And I'm country at the same time. And when you add all that together, you know I'm crazy. But
crazy don't mean dumb though.
No, but a lot of people actually, misconceptions about people. Like when somebody speaks, just because they have a certain speech pattern does not mean they're not highly intelligent, and that's a huge thing that a lot of people get because of
code reading will tell you that. Code reading will tell you that. You have a massive amount of assertiveness and protectiveness. What's yours, she'll throw down for. That's what I see in your verbal patterns.
Oh, I'll throw down. I'll jump off that post real quick, but not even. It's not for myself. It's for the people that I care about.
You protect your pack, so to speak, if you want to use zoological terms. What's yours? That's what I code read.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I think a lot of people are like that if you think about it technically. We're more likely to go to bat for somebody that we care about over ourselves sometimes. Like, if somebody was to start, just bothering Miss Perdita for no fucking reason, I would go to fuck off, right? Because Miss Perdita ain't bothered nobody. She ain't did nothing. I just using her as an example because she's in the chat. Miss Grayson, same thing. But, for myself, bother me. I'm going to laugh about it.
If they're bugging on us, we'll either just laugh at them or leave, basically.
Yeah, I've had a troll gang tell me, "You're no fun to troll." And I'm like, "Why?" They go, "Because you ignore us and don't feed in." I'm like, "Yeah, because I know that."
I tell the trolls that behave, I'll read your nervous system. And then we get a beautiful conversation after that. It's either they think I'm lying or they don't want me to do it. Either way, they're off me.
Well, a lot of time, I'm going to say this. Some people, there's different, that's why I've always said there's different kinds of trolls. Like there's many different versions. You have some trolls that are trolling because they find it funny, right? And they're doing, I had the best troll ever when I first started my channel come in. And it literally said, and I shout out to them if I happen to hear this, not a troll page, and literally had a picture of a troll as their
Well,
avatar, like an actual troll. It was amazing. I love them so much. I just want them to know that. And like Battle
That's
Roach from my sector, he always
that is
making troll jokes about being a roach, right?
at least they got
Uh,
congruence there.
but
Wait,
then you have like the ones that are kind of like, they're evil for no reason. You know what I mean?
I hate the ones that say, "Do you have an OnlyFans? Do you have a boyfriend?" I had to come up with something that says, "Boyfriend application fee is $500,000 at this time. Thanks for shopping with us for that."
thank you. Come
And
again. Yeah.
and for the OnlyFans, I said, "I have an only wizard."
I'm looking, Miss Raditha, and I do not see. Let me see. Okay, I know I do not see a email from you, but I'm looking. Make sure I didn't miss it because I do get a lot of like emails. So just trying to make sure, but I don't think I see one from you at all here. I hope you didn't accidentally send that to somebody you didn't mean to.
My bad. Oops.
Well, I'll have to catch y'all later.
Have a good one, Mr. Keith. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
And I enjoy
Bless you.
I enjoy your conversations in chat. Just to let you know.
Okay, we'll bless each other later.
Blessings.
Yeah. Have a good one.
So my email is smexylady69@gmail.com. Make sure you have that in there. And it's Smexy, not sexy. SMEXY. I had to come up with something off the fly at the time, and I was
Yeah.
in my 20s when I made that. So I was like, Smexy Lady 69. Nobody's got it. Okay, that was mine now. I used to have my email with my name on it, but my friend told me, he's a white hacker, to not attach that email address to anything. So that's why I came up with this one right here. It's because my other email address actually led to everything about me. So he told me to
right.
take that shit off of everything. And I was like, thank you, friend.
Well, I have an email that I do my business with. Like pay bills and shit like that. And then I have one that's a fuck around and find out email. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's-
everybody needs one of those. I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
something. Have your business email with your name on it, but always have a throwawayable email that has nothing attached to you. No phone numbers, no don't add no addresses to it, nothing like that. Because you want to use that on your social medias. Like something that's not got your real name. Like if you had an email, Mr. Rex, it could be clockworkrex@gmail.com, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's a throwawayable email. Like Watchers is watcherofcrazy@gmail, right?
Yeah.
That's an email that's not necessarily associated with your name or whatnot. And you want to have that for any social media. Please do not have your real name on your email sending it to people unless you absolutely trust them. Because on Mad Day, I'm gonna tell y'all all something in this chat. Something I learned from Beef Sector a long time ago. Be careful being behind the scenes. Act like everything is recorded. Because on Mad Day, everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yep. You have the right to stop answering any questions.
If you ever notice, I'm very careful who I'm behind the scenes with, right? Like, Mr. Rex, you're different. Like, some of the people that I've met over there are different to me, and y'all are amazing, but they're very, like, when it comes to certain areas of YouTube, you got to be careful. Not everybody is your friend, and not everybody has good intention for you.
Hey, look, if you got somebody here on YouTube trying to slide up next to you real quick and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Keep your eye on that motherfucker. Yeah, because they're not right. There's something off with that person. I've wandered around these YouTube streets since 2011. I remember when Google Hangouts was a thing, and I used to do those all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing. This one
Well,
guy went around saying that he helped like put the beef sector on my. No, child, beef sector didn't even know you. You may have been hanging out with some people that were associated with the beef sector, but we didn't know you until a certain situation. It's something you don't know about Mr. Rex. The beef sector actually is older. This channel right here was made in 2017, and it was in the height of the beef sector. I had
oh,
another channel before this one, and ended up changing channels. And the other channel I had for quite a few years. I had that channel to the point of, remember when you could only do videos? It was video for video. Like there were no such thing as live streams.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just telling you to be very careful, Miss Raditha. I know that I'm not that type. I'm just looking out for you and others in this chat to be very careful about that, because here's the thing that a lot of people don't know. And I'm gonna say this. And if I give you my phone number, feel privileged, because I don't do that. I don't do that with everybody. Um, because here's the thing: they can reverse look up that phone number and find all your information. Just saying.
Yeah, they can.
What up, Yankees for life? So that's why I'm very precautious. And I'll tell you what, there was somebody I'm glad I did not give my number to. They wanted it so bad, and I was like, I have a bad feeling about this. My stomach don't feel right. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, run with your instinct. If it smells like a duck and it's trying not to act like a duck, it's still a fucking duck. I mean, you know what I mean?
So I ended up not giving that person, and now I feel vindicated because that person's batshit crazy. So I'm glad I didn't.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Hey, I don't give anybody my number either.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you have to be very, like, precautious. Like, you have to get to know a person and know their, like, who they are and all this other stuff. And I think this is Mr. Malik. Yeah, it is. Hey, Mr. Malik.
Hey, Pumpkin, let me hit you off of your DM later on so we can get a little date on the back end.
You want me to tell Miss Brooke where she beat the shit out of you? No, I'm kidding.
I
I know
just
you're
came up
joking.
here. I just came up here to laugh at my man. I've been listening to y'all the whole time. But this guy, when he just said, be careful of somebody sliding next to you, that they up to something. So I said, let me come over here and troll Charlie real fast.
Fair enough.
But no.
I knew you was trolling, Mr. Malik.
But yeah, I mean, I was like that in real life before there was an internet. Somebody tries too hard to be your friend, you don't want them as a friend because they're gonna fuck you somehow. Yeah, they'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree with you on that, Dad. You gotta be careful of who you socialize with and let in your interactions. So I can't knock you on that one, my guy. You definitely got a good point there, buddy.
Yeah, just be careful. Trust your instincts. Be careful. Yeah.
What you and Miss Brooke up today? Y'all, you ready to troll some people today, Mr. Malik?
Now I got in trouble for trolling Lemon the other day because he got real in his feelings, like real. What the fuck, you motherfucker? I was like, because him and Mia was on the panel and they was like boring the shit out of everybody. I said, so I'm gonna troll the shit out of this nigga. He gonna say something to me.
He's still falling for the troll game.
Yeah. No, and I was only using the things he threw out here. Oh, so you broke ass nigga? I don't talk to broke ass niggas. You ain't got 4K. They was like, damn. So when he finally responded, Charlie, you know him, he got to bring up some old shit, and I'm like, so then he gets super tough. I spit on you with the fake spit. I'm like, whoa, son, you really trying to believe yourself? Because goddamn well I don't believe nothing you said. But Brooke kind of got on me about that shit. So
Yeah, Brooke was like, now I'm gonna have to go up here and beat people up now.
look, that's exactly what she said. I was like, nah, I'm just fucking with the nigga, man. Look, he mad. I'm just laughing and joking. Alabama game had went off. I really ain't had shit to do. So I'm just sitting there like, damn, who can I fuck with? Oh, okay, I can fuck with this guy right.
Oh yeah, I know. Lemon keeps falling for the troll game. I'm like, dude, I've been noticing the troll game for a long time, right? And I've been around a lot longer than people think. So I'm like, you don't fall for that. Like, and when people try to get you to show shit or do shit, don't do it. They're trolling you. Stop.
Yeah, but you know,
Oh,
and it
I don't know
used
what.
to it used to be fun to go over there and laugh in the grove, but now it's like I think I'm just gonna watch from the clouds. It ain't even fun no more because he done wrote so many checks his ass can't cash. Pause. It's gonna get ugly. So hey, that's his life, not mine. Hey,
I just be chilling and trying to stay out of the way. Like if you notice when I hit the links when everybody's chilling, right? When it's chill as fuck over there. But when people start when it starts getting crazy, I'm like, all right, time to go. See y'all later. Bye.
but but in all fairness, you did mention trolling, right? So watch how fast that this catch wildfire. Now remember, Charlie, I'm doing it right here on your live right now, and I want you to put the whole thing on the big screen.
Okay, I'll put you on the
Can
big.
you read the whole shirt?
I'm gay, but
Gay, but
it's
20
20.
bucks is
I'm
20
not gay, but $20 is $20.
bucks. Hey, look, that's gas, man. That's gas money.
So now, watch the narrative that somebody tried to spin later on. Watch.
As if they pay attention, Mr. Malik. Sometimes they don't pay attention to me over here, and they miss things because I've had straight up interviews. One day, I had an interview, me, JB, and Resto Chesto, and nobody even knew about it, and I was over here calling him a hoe. I still call him a hoe to his face because he know he a hoe. Hey, Miss Jean. But yeah, no, the troll game be I try to explain I when I used to be on a little platform called You Now, the troll game over there was something serious. Like I had trolls apologizing to me, and then they became my fans and actually liked me. And I've done that. Like I've had troll gang come in, and I start talking to them, start talking my shit, and because they like who I am, they end up going, "Well, I like her." You know what I'm saying? She didn't take my trolling too seriously, but let me troll. So she cool. You know what I'm saying? Troll game is cool. I like troll gang. Shout out to my troll gang people, all my people in the troll gang. And there's different kind of trolls too, so shout out to all of them. Uh-oh, is this my beautiful Shaker? It is. Hey, Shaker.
Don't speak to me. And I spoke to you in the chat and you didn't respond. You made me hit the link.
Oh, she gonna
Well,
spank me, y'all. I'm gonna get shook up by the room shaker. She gonna spank me, pop me upside the back of the head one good time. I'm gonna go, yes, ma'am. Uh-oh.
oh, geez.
Uh-oh,
She
she gonna
rage
spank
quits.
me.
Yeah.
I was bad. No, I was trying to say hey to everybody, and sometimes I mistake. I'm sorry, Shaker. Don't beat me. Okay, because I do love my room shaker. If y'all don't know, room shaker is I'm gonna go ahead and drop her channel link. She has her own sector. It's called the Hell Sector. And then sometimes she just be doing regular stuff, like she was covering. Remember when they had the what was it, the protest and shit? She was covering some of that. Like she was down there every day when they were protesting ICE and stuff.
Oh,
Because
okay.
she's in Chi-Town or whatnot, and she was down there when they were doing the protest, and she did a thing about it and all that other stuff. And she does now. I will say, when you go up there, please be respectful. She will read you for filth. I'm just saying. She will cuss you for your whole life and make you want to apologize. she might make you want to go jump off a bridge. I'm just saying. If you do something bad enough. But she is see, the HLIC stands for head lady in charge, but she also has the HBIC, which is the head bitch in charge. So it just depends on which way she's feeling that day. Which
Fair.
one she's gonna be. Cause she is a lady.
Yeah.
But that's Miss Room Shaker's channel. She does have the Hell Sector. She does different things on her channel. So ain't no telling what you gonna find and what's gonna happen over there. And if you don't understand who she cussing out at first, just stay in the clouds and listen, and you'll figure it out over time.
Shaker, come on back, Shaker.
She came up here to spank me and pop me upside the head because I forgot to say hey.
Oh, yeah, because I think I saw her on live earlier. She was on the road trip. Hope she got to where she was going because she was driving for a long time.
Shit, I'm sorry.
But
Bless yous.
oh yeah, Charlie, send more prayers to Creole Butterfly, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's what I was telling everybody earlier. I was saying some prayers. She's still in the hospital, or whatnot. She's supposed to go in for emergency surgery, but ended up getting an infection, for a corrective surgery that she already had the surgery once, and they were going to go back in, and she got an infection. So she's been in the hospital since before Thanksgiving. Um, so I've been telling everybody to say prayers for her and whatnot. That's my sister from another mister. I hit her up every day to check on her, make sure she ate. Um, she's a good person with a great heart. Oh, and Miss Brooke killed me with the quadruplets. Tell her that was funny. I was laughing. I don't understand why Dory lied about being pregnant by Simon, knowing they ain't never met a day in their life. I don't understand why these people go around here doing that. It don't make no sense.
Oh, if you Simon got his own page.
Oh, he done started up a page. Lord
Yeah.
do Jesus.
So now I'm a. If you want something to laugh at, I think it was the day before yesterday. It's like 3 lives. So
You went
hold
over
on.
there and you was trolling him. Was you trolling him?
Yeah, I probably was. I probably was adding a little fuel to the fire, but I ain't had no much to. But yeah, he was just like going off on Dory.
Ooh.
I think one of the episodes, one of them, he like broke up with her. He gave her a divorce. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
Oh, y'all, we got somebody coming to the stage that has been missing for weeks. Hold on just a minute. Just Blaze, baby, where you been?
Hey, Charlie, I've been gone for a few months.
I know. I've been like, well, I said weeks, but it's been months, child. I was like, everybody and their mama's been going, where Blaze at? How Blaze doing? I miss Blaze.
Dealing with hospital issues. Dealing with hospital issues. It takes 3 months of wearing the life vest to see if you need to get a pacemaker put in your chest. But we know I think I'm a whole witch doctor. So by the time the life vest was being shipped back, the doctor's reports were good. So we don't need no pacemakers or nothing
Thank
around
you,
here. We're gonna
Jesus.
keep doing our natural medicine.
Thank you, Jesus. Because Just Blaze, I didn't even know you were going through that, baby. Because you know how you do. You disappear. And I'd be like thinking you just on another break. Because, sometimes you'd be like, I just don't even want to deal with people right now.
Yeah,
That's
life be
good work,
life.
lady. Congratulations.
Huh?
I said that's good work. Congratulations, man. Keep fighting.
Well, thank you, thank you. And I just wanted to add that my favorite musical is Little Shop of Horrors too. I was listening while I was cleaning up the kitchen. And my favorite musical is Little Shop of Horrors, and then it's School Days. That's my second favorite. And when you go over to Redithus, because I've been coming live a little bit trying to figure out how to work the StreamYard. Can you also show us? I know you're doing shorts, but can you also show us how to go in there and put it on subscribers mode only? I forgot how to put it on subscribers mode only. So I was trying to throw that in the ring too, Miss Raditha and Miss Charlie, if y'all don't mind showing us that too, because I need to know.
Oh, no, I don't mind. I'll show that. You basically have to do that in your
Studio. Yeah.
studio. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's under the customization tab, but I'll show y'all how to do that. Go through the studio and all that stuff. Reach one, teach one. Y'all know I love doing that.
But I'll definitely
Oh,
be there. I'm crackling. And hey, Mr. Clockwork Rex. Hey, my guy. And
Hello.
thank you, Charlie. I love y'all. I done missed all y'all in the chat, but I'm back around. Well, I've been around for 10 days on my other page. That mouth that be dropping around, oh, wait, mouth, that's me. So I was doing my little recon for my stories, but I'm going to be like going live in like 5 more days after the tail end of the retrograde. I think Me personally, I think that's why we having all these problems because the retrograde just ended a couple days ago. But highly sensitive people still affected for another week. So if your device is StreamYard, whatever, mess it up, just wait it out. Just wait it out. Don't let it stress y'all.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm a Taurus on the cusp of Gemini, so yeah, you fuck around and find out with me. So yeah.
Huggy, shaky, shaky. I'm sorry that I didn't say hey boo the first time. I was over here having ADHD moments. I love you. Okay.
All right.
But no,
I'll be
I'm
up
glad to
Oh,
see you
she's
back,
eating.
boo.
Okay.
I'm so glad to see you back, baby.
y'all. Bye.
All right.
Huggies, bye.
I don't have a whole lot of pet peeves, but when people eat and smack their lips and shit, yeah, that irritates the shit out of me.
Oh, see,
Especially
you
if
used to
I'm
get smacked back from our table as a kid. My sister tried that shit at the table. See, at the table you have manners. You don't put your elbows up on the table. You
yep.
know what I'm saying? And if you smack man, my daddy smacked the shit out of my sister one time for that shit. He done told her 16 times, stop smacking at the table. She didn't listen. He popped her so hard he rolled her a flip. I swear to God. She didn't smack at the table no more though.
Popped her so hard he rolled her a flip.
Uh huh.
Now, if that ain't down south lingo, I don't know what is right there.
Mm-mm.
Wow. But
He went
I'm from Natchez, Mississippi, though. There, Charlie, I ain't never tell you I'm from Natchez.
Natchez, yeah, down there. That's why you was trolling me that one day that I couldn't figure out, and I didn't realize you was trolling me. I was like, I ain't from Nat. What you talking about? I ain't from Pascagoula. Uh, and I didn't realize you were joking on me and picking. I didn't realize at first. I was like, huh? You know where I'm from, Mr. Malik? I
Yeah,
didn't catch it. It went right over my head, child.
Mm-mm.
a lot of these, a lot of these folks ain't really been nowhere. I guess, I guess since I got my real ID now, I can take a flight to Las Vegas. I can fly to Vegas.
Uh
Are
oh.
you bona
You
fide?
gonna
Did you
show
get
up in
bona fide?
Vegas? You gonna show up in Vegas?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not
I
doing
ain't
that.
either. I ain't. Here's my thing. Why people like I know that people be joking and stuff, but I ain't going nowhere to catch a flight nowhere where I'm gonna be in jail out of town. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing people don't know. If you out of your state and you go to jail and you ain't got no home address to go to, a lot of times they will make you set out your time there and you ain't getting no bail. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Oh,
I'm not. I'm not going to jail nowhere. I don't
mm-mm.
care. Under no circumstances is Malik going to jail. But
I can't do that nasty food. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm afraid that I might have to beat somebody up or none of that other bullshit. It's because the food. I can't do it. Mm-mm. It's
yeah,
too.
I can't do the. I can't do the sideways picture. Like I got a provisional driver's license. We're not doing none of that. But that's just me. But I will say though, however, though, Brooke does want to meet Ghetto. Like I do want. I do like Ghetto. That's my guy. And if we had the opportunity, I would meet Ghetto. And it's like like a few other people who she thinks is cool. She was like, "Yeah, we came across the chance we would meet, but yeah, because I was going to go so she could meet. I think Nessa said she was going, but that was unofficial. But Seattle and Vegas ain't too far apart, so they did their thing. I was going to go to meet Ghetto just to finally meet him in person because that's my guy. So other than that, nah,
Well, y'all have great conversations together. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm
Like
saying. Like,
y'all have like quite a bit in common by what I see when y'all talk together. And I could see Brooke going to meet up with Ness and all that other stuff, and a few others because I know when Brooke cares about somebody, she truly cares about them. Like she will go to war for them. Like they ain't nothing they can do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's her person's. And so it's the same way with you, Miss Malik. When you're 10 toes down for somebody, you 10 toes down for them. Cause we
yeah,
made different. We old school.
yeah. Last time I stood 10 toes down for a guy, he's still making me look like an asshole out here. I can't. I can't. I don't. I may not want to stand 10 toes down for some people no more. Like but it is what it
Yep.
is.
That's why I'm kind of picky and choosy, if that makes sense. Myself, you know what I mean? Like I'm picky and choosy who I'm like I'm a loyal person and I'm gonna be loyal. If you're good to me, I'm gonna be good to you. If you're an asshole to me, I'm gonna be an asshole back, right? But like the hood table, I would jump off the porch so fast. Creole Libra butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Not even for myself most of the time. Most of the
Or
time,
is the hood
unless I
table the
feel.
lady that be over there with big reds?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah, she's nice, nice lady. I chatted with them a couple of times. Yeah.
yeah. The hood table. That's. I'm telling you something. That's my heart. Right there. I love that girl to death. And my beautiful VS icon. See, a lot of people don't like her for whatever reason, but they don't understand. She was the first person in this sector, in the beef sector, to show me loyalty, to show me, like give me my flowers, if that makes sense. Me and her had, when she first started, like out and I started out, whatnot, right? I didn't have no channel at the time, no nothing like that. But I had like little videos and me singing and shit. And she gave me like my props and told me like, hey, this is what you need to do to be better, blah, 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 right? And she was the first person that actually took the time out of her day to do that shit. You get what I mean? She didn't
Yeah.
have to do all that. And she's
Yeah.
shown me nothing but loyalty. So I'm the type of person, if you do that, I'm going to give it back 100 fold.
So I totally get where you're coming from, and because to me loyalty comes with a price. I just go off the respect model. I'm not knocking what you do, and I get what you're saying, but I know loyalty comes with a price. Soon as somebody is not valuable to the other person, you're gonna get a whole bunch of backstabbing. And to be 100% honest, I'll use the perfect example of the whole thing between two content creators right now. But if you look at it from a respect model, because my thing is I don't have to do your thing or you ain't got to do my thing for me to respect you. I'm gonna respect you for you being you. So if people come on here and they can be them, everything else will be secondary because it's no different than when you log off. But again, they're gonna say I'm talking in circles. I don't know what I'm talking about. But you understand what I'm saying, Charlie.
Oh, I
When
get
you
what you
log
mean.
off, you still gonna be Charlie. It ain't no
Yep.
different.
Yep.
So that to me that's one of the things to where as though I don't even rap no more on here because to me it ain't it's no more respect. Now I'll even be honest, the whole dragging thing, I don't drag. So I don't pay you calling me what you call a bunch of names no mind. I know who I am, so I ain't worried about that. But however, I'm gonna be clear on certain things. Like I'm never gonna tell another man, invite him to the Frank stand, pause, or tell him to my backside. That's not men just don't do that. And that be my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Be you. Because when you trying to be somebody else, it's too hard to keep up.
I don't understand how people do that. And I think I completely understand what you're saying about the respect because I'm the same way. If you give me respect, I give it back. You know what I'm saying? If you treat women respect, I'm gonna treat you with respect. And if you're like just be yourself, there's no reason to lie, you know what I'm saying, or try to be something you're not. Just be you because here's the thing, if you're doing a falsity, right? If you're doing a false personality, then your friendships or things that you create or even like YouTube ships, right? They're going to be fake. It's not based on reality. It's not based on real. And most people can't stand that shit, right? I don't like falsities. If like I can't stand a liar, and I know a lot of people on here do that shit. I know a lot of them do. Even if I like them, I know they do. But like, just be yourself. There's no reason to fake it until you make it because it's not real. It's not genuine. It's not, and people can feel that from you. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
love when people are just unapologetically themselves.
But that's rare on here.
Yeah.
But
It's,
I guess sometimes we be talking to a crowd who don't understand the rules of real life. So I missed the segment on the musicals. Now, Just Blaze, I wouldn't consider uh School Days a musical, but School Days is definitely one of my top 5 movies of all time. Definitely. But
Ain't
yes,
that the one where Cat Williams is in it?
no.
Okay,
School Days is the movie with Spike Lee and Lawrence Fishburne. It's based off a college frat life.
oh yeah, that's an older movie, child. I was thinking of a whole nother movie.
Yeah.
I had
But
to look it up.
if you watch it and break it down, the women that were fighting, one class was bougie, they was the jigaboos, and you had the wannabes. So if you know anything about black sororities, AKAs are bougie, and they look at other sororities as just want to be just like them. So it's one of them things where, if you know, you know. But when you look at it, it was real good message, and I guess humor at the time it was brought to the table. So that's one of my favorite all-time movies. Not to mention, I like The Breakfast Club, and if you've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I don't know what rock you've been
Oh
hiding.
my fucking Ferris Bueller! Holy shit, Bueller.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Cameron. Your dad's car will be fine. Yeah, okay.
But not to mention though, now this is probably gonna be messy, right? So, Charlie, I know you've seen Weird Science, right?
Oh,
Yep.
fuck yeah.
He's supposed to be messy. I know that laugh.
Weird Science.
He kind of reminds me of my guy. Holy shit, man! We've got Bush. That came out of Porky's. Hold on, I got my shit all wrong. Where he'd be like, "Oh man, look at the teeth, man! Look at the teeth."
Porky's, man, that was a movie I gotta tell y'all. So my grandparents was not supposed to let us see that movie because we was young when it came out, right? And they ended up letting us watch it, and we go home and tell mom and dad, oh, we watched this movie, and there was this guy in the bathroom. We didn't know we was snitching and getting grandparents in trouble.
Hold on. Porky's is not where they said we've got Bush. Was that Revenge of the Nerds?
Hold on,
Wait,
we
what?
Bush. Let me see where that came
Yeah,
from.
that was Nerds. Yeah, that was Nerds.
Yeah, that was the Nerds. That was the Nerds.
After they put the cameras in the what was it, Oedipus or whatever sorority that was.
So Charlie, since you've seen Revenge of the Nerds, and I know my guy right here has, who do you think would be Lamar?
Lamar? Oh my God! Look, I don't know. All I really know is you could not make that movie today. No, it will get banned everywhere today. Revenge of the Nerds? Yeah.
He trying to get me in trouble.
No.
Oh, what?
No.
Now,
Charlie, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. But since my guy right here, he clearly knows what movies I'm talking about. And I know you do too, Charlie, but you're just trying to play neutral. So, is any chance that the Grove could be called the Blue Oyster?
What up, Mr. William? How you doing, Mr. Carruthers?
I plead the fifth.
At the same time, I kind of I think Roro would be a good Lamar. I do. I love my Roro, but he would make a good one. Honest, Ro.
I knew this guy back in the day. His name was Lamont. Y'all don't know him.
I'm going on.
Yeah, that you said Lamar, and I was like, Lamont? Do you mean Lamont? But yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't getting in trouble. I know what Mr. Malik talking about, but I'm neutral. I ain't getting it. I'm like Bennett. I ain't getting in no beefs to get cursed out. No. I don't mind beefing if I have a reason for it, but I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna just do it because I don't have a reason. Like, you have to either disrespect me or disrespect somebody I know, and or speak to us in a disrespectful manner. Because to me, it's all like Mr. Malik was talking about a while ago about respect, right? Respect is huge. And that's why, like, when you see me greet people in chats, I'll be like, Mr. or Mrs. Like I'd be like, "How Miss Brooke doing? Hey, Mr. Malik, how you doing?" Mr. Malik has done nothing but show me ultimate respect, so I'll never disrespect that man because he hasn't never disrespected me. You get what I'm saying? And if I feel disrespect, then you're gonna see a crazy side of me. I'm kind of crazy, I admit it.
Who, you? Nah.
Yeah,
You're
just
shitting me. You're
just a
shitting.
little bit, just a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna get pizza today. Speaking of which, um, so yeah, it's gonna be good. I ain't had
So,
no Skybox pizza in a while. It's a good place.
okay, Charlie. Now I'm getting ready to be real messy.
Oh shit.
Have you ever seen uh Living Single? I mean, in Living Color?
Yes, both. I love both of them. Living Single is one of my favorite shows, and in Living Color.
So remember in Living Color when Damon and I think his name was David Allen Greer played
Oh yeah.
the two peoples, and they was like two thumbs up with twists.
My two favorite sketches from In Living Color was Fire Marshal Bill, because he'd always fuck himself up, and Gay's own film. Yeah.
Well,
That had,
I liked Ugly Wanda. Ugly Wanda was one of my
Ugly
favorites.
Wanda was great. Yeah.
And Homie Don't Play That. Homie the Clown. Okay, I love
Homie the Clown and Handyman. Handyman.
All right, I'm gonna stop being messy. I'm gonna stop.
I see Mr. Malik being Homie the Clown and just popping people upside the head going, Homie, don't play that. you need a little blow up bat, Mr. Malik, and run around popping people in the head going, Homie, don't play that.
Yep.
That is. I don't know if my guy here has been in the beef section that's on pause, but you gotta watch because it'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious. Like last night, she dragged up for like an hour.
Oh, them two go back and forth. Woo, Jesus. Oh, it's my beautiful Shaker. Hey, Shaker, Shaker.
Hey,
Oh, there she is. Hello there. How you doing? That made her uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
if only it was that easy. Hello, who are you?
Oh, that's
Hey,
Mr.
what?
Rex. Mr. Rex.
Mr. Rex.
Yeah,
The
Mr.
drunk
Clockwork.
Rex?
No.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay,
not
okay.
that day. No.
Okay. Well,
No.
hey, Rex, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I ain't got triggered yet, but the day's not over. So
So your intentions is for somebody to trigger you?
Uh-oh.
no, I'll sit and listen to a conversation, and if somebody sounds unstable, I'll pick out how to trigger them. Just go up and say like one sentence to trigger them, and then I've got a whole another half hour, 45 minutes of entertainment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna
So
start
you
doing
on the
that.
board to agitate and activate. Thanks for letting me know. I know to stay away.
So now y'all was talking before. I'm gonna let Shaker take over from here because before y'all was talking about when the scam callers and all them call. The
Oh
next
yeah.
time they call your phone, I'm gonna tell you what works for me. Answer the phone and say condoms or caskets. We got you coming or going, and I guarantee you they hang up.
Oh, there used to be, remember the one, my dad used to, when it was 8 Balls Pool Hall, this is 8 Ball speaking, we rack them, you crack them, and then there was one about a funeral home, but I can't remember that one. We bag them, or you bag them, we tag them.
Oh yeah. We used to do that. You like City Morgue, you kill them, we kill them.
Yep.
So what's
Yeah.
up, Charlie? Where you been? Because I ain't been seeing you around lately.
Well, I've been trying to catch y'all up, but I ain't been catching you not been going live, have you? Because I ain't got no notifications. Is
I've been
YouTube,
going live, but it don't matter.
is
Yeah,
YouTube tripping again?
she been on the road trip.
Last time I caught a lot of viewers, they were giving me notifications when you was at the protest stuff.
Oh, girl, I've been over there.
Yeah, she was on a road trip last couple of days.
No, it ain't no last couple of days. I went on a road trip yesterday and came right back the same day. I went to drop a friend off in Milwaukee because she was getting on my damn nerves and missing her flight and all the other options she had, thinking she was gonna stay, and I took her ass home.
And you know what? Ghetto wasn't online. You put your hands on Ghetto while you was in Milwaukee. You was telling us that bullshit.
I didn't go to Milwaukee. I said in Michigan.
No, you said Milwaukee, but okay.
Well, I went to Michigan. I was live the whole time. I drove to Michigan.
You know what? I know I saw you live, but I don't want no trouble. So I'm
You
about to
good?
leave
You
because I
good?
know you. I know you.
You good? I was driving to Michigan. Uh, I ain't seen that though. He don't bother. I seen him in YouTube camera chat and other chats. He don't bother me. I don't bother him.
Yeah, because in the minute, shit gonna be like, "Dude, come get your goddamn husband."
Cause I came up here for you. I was in the
Oh,
chat listening, but I was eating. He said he didn't want nobody smacking. So I smack when I eat. If it's good, I make you want to eat the same thing I'm eating. So that's just the mukbang in me. But anywho, he turned around and said, "Well, no, you said that you want loyalty, and a person can't disrespect you. So how do you feel when people disrespect you and they call it trolling like that's supposed to be an excuse?"
no, what I said was loyalty in my book is when two people are valuable to each other. The moment one person loses their values, you have no more loyalty. Respect is universal. I don't have to be your friend or do your thing to respect you. You don't have to do you don't have to do my thing to respect me. But if I respect you, I respect you. Like I'm old shaker. Like the rule was even if we beefing on Sundays or with the family, it's off. It's no two
How
ways
old are
about
you?
51.
Okay, you only got 6 years on me. So anywho,
I,
let's
I,
talk about it because
okay.
I feel like some people take playing too far. Disrespect is disrespect, and I feel like you should be held accountable. You're not
Okay.
gonna tell me that you're my friend, but you disrespect me, and then you always want to have a sit down. Like, why are we keep having sit downs? We grown. Like, it's nothing to sit down and talk about. Like, you show me who you are in that moment.
Now I will agree with you, Shaker. I'm not disputing that. But when it comes to this application, and is as they say in the beef sector, or the thing is about a roast and a gag, roasting was just nothing but joking. It's friendly banter between a group of your peers. I get what you're saying when it comes to disrespect, but let's be clear, and you know me.
I'm
It's a
listening.
it's a difference, right? If you're
Mhm.
disrespectful to me and we face to face, than if you're on the computer 10,000 miles away.
More or
So
less.
I'm not gonna never do no whooping and hollering. That's just not me. But I also understand what you're saying about respect should go both ways. But when you think about it, and I say it all the time, goddamn well shit that some of these dudes on
Hey,
here can't go outside. They can't.
Hey, just my thought. Absolutely, but if okay, once again, if you was taught old school, because I was raised by old school, your demeanor and who you are never supposed to be up for questioning. So
Now,
you are not supposed to change your rules and your regulations that you apply to real life for no application. You're supposed to be stern. You're supposed
okay,
to let people know there's boundaries that they cannot cross, and they're gonna respect it or they're gonna get the hell from around you.
so now watch this shit. Let the maintenance man had told me he thought I was gay. What do you think I would have said in real time?
Well, honestly, I'm not mad at the
Hi, this
maintenance
is
man.
Bathrobe Dwayne with a message for niggers. Fuck you!
What the hell?
That was some
I don't
crazy
know.
ass motherfucker that if they pop back on my shit, they gonna get banned.
I'm
I got
gonna
I got their screen name too for their channel, Dylan Reality. So if you see that motherfucker hit your link, make sure you don't let that motherfucker up.
I'm gonna say this. It's fine, but I think it wasn't supposed to be offensive. He was just telling how he felt. I would like an outspoken real person like that. Like he was just saying the vibe I get off you is giving sugar. Like it's
Okay,
giving so
so now,
I feel no
okay,
type of way about what he said to Lemon.
so now that's a troll move. Cause had a chick say, "Oh damn, I thought you had a liquor license," you'd have been like, "Bitch, don't play with me like that."
Shit.
Now that probably would be a troll move by saying I thought you had a liquor license, but me saying that I thought you was gay, it's some men can tell other men are questionable.
No, listen to me, Shaker. And in real time, if somebody in front of you, and that's your same situation, you may not perform and put hands on, but you're going to be clear on what side of the fence you stand on. Am I correct? Because no offense, you a grown goddamn woman. You say all the time, I'm a grown woman. Ain't no mother. I ain't playing no goddamn games.
Absolutely, but I wouldn't take offense to that because once again, I questioned his sexuality. That was even before we started getting into it. So it's just the energy that you give off. It's not meant to be offensive. Either you is or you ain't. But from your swag and your demeanor is giving, yeah, I swing a little bit this way and that way. But it ain't up to me to question it. But yeah, it is what it is. That's what you give off. And you can't get mad because he told the truth. Like, did you want him to lie about it?
Okay, so Shaker,
Is you is.
I don't want him to lie. You asked me about real time and when it comes to respect. It's just certain things as a man, you check right then and there, no matter what. I wouldn't
I
have
would have.
gave you no excuse about it was the maintenance man. Me and my mom gotta live here.
But look, if it was that way, then and he knew exactly what his sexuality was, he could have just been responsible. No, bro, I ain't gay. I'm straight. I'm heterosexual. He
Now,
could have answered
now
that in a lot of ways, but he didn't say
so
nothing because he know what he gives. So
and okay, Shaker. So that's what I'm saying to you
that's
about
not disrespectful.
no, that's about respect.
Or he could. That's not disrespectful. Well, I don't know. Maybe because we up in Chicago, we speak boldly. So it'll be somebody that say something. It's up to you how you handle it and how you respond. But as you mature and your wisdom kick in, you're not going to take offense to other people explanation or the way they describe you. You're not going to take offense to it because they might do have courses or they might be wondering. They might ain't been into your atmosphere and don't understand because a lot of people say they don't get me, but they say after observing me, they like you actually chill and lay back until somebody cross you. So
Okay,
if you don't know me, you wouldn't know what I give. You can
okay.
assume.
So Shaker, I'm cool with you on all that. No disrespect. We can fly you to Baltimore and you won't fit in because you a grown ass woman who conducts yourself like a grown ass woman with morals and respect. Would you agree with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up
And
there
we
and hang out with Brooke. Where we going? When we
okay,
coming?
stop. Because I don't know if you trolling with this or you want a real answer with this. So I'm giving you 100% real answer. In real time, the same way Shaker is on here, you are in real life.
Absolutely.
So now, me personally, if you want to yell and you call that shit dragging, okay, I'm not yelling. But let's be clear. If we face to face, and as y'all say, match energy, then we really gonna see who about it, and then we not gonna see who about it. But on here, certain things they be real entertaining because
Mhm.
grown people know the difference. I know these dudes can't go outside. I know these niggas can't check the mail on the porch and they mailbox on the step. I know they can.
Let's go.
I
But
know it's
okay,
chicks.
let me ask you something. Because I have found out from interacting with people and actually going outside that some people, that's why I say you got to get a better understanding in the field for the person. Because I done met some people that might come up with some hearing problems or they might got an ear infection they never treated or something. And they just loud for no reason. And then when you escalate, and they be like, hold on, I didn't mean it to be offensive. Like, you just got to get a vibe that they came from a loud experience where everybody around just be yelling because it is people like that.
Okay, so now I'm gonna use myself, Shaker. Prime example. In real life, the running
Mhm.
narrative is my whisper is a scream because no matter what I say, my voice just comes off that strong. It's not meaning to belittle or offend anyone. It's just naturally me. Now, I get what you're saying once a person knows you. So I'm not discrediting anything you're saying. However, that's what I'm saying to you. Like you could just tell the difference because you from out there. You know the loudest one is the weakest one. That's the person they gonna go at first. And I'm not even trying to be messy or any of that. Like in the real world, if some of these people was in your circle, you would be like, nah, I can't go outside with them because the moment they say something, everybody gonna be like, yo, we gonna get that faggot ass nigga, pardon my language. We gonna get that dude right there or that chick right there. They too loud. I'ma test their chin. We gonna see what it is.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm really being so serious. When some people tell you who they are, you shouldn't doubt it. Because what we have watched psychological breakdowns of, oh wow, people mental status. Like I know some bold people that'll tell you, play pussy and get it'll be a fuck around and find out moment. I done seen people that will boldly tell you so. It doesn't mean that the loudest one is going to be the scariest one. That's when I say when you actually start experiencing and being around a lot of different people in real life, some people sit there and tell you what they gonna do to you, and then you play with them, and you thought it was a game, and then you fuck around and find out. Cause like
Okay,
I said, my uncle, y'all see how loud he is when I do the family gatherings and stuff like that where he actually is like that, real animated in real life, and people play with him, he will cross them levels. So that's why I say some people go to the far and underestimate people, and then when it be a wake up call, then they try to walk themselves out the situation, but it be too late because the it done went to extreme measures, and then like I think a lot of people don't walk on in reality. That's what the app gives me. A lot of
okay.
these
So
people underestimate people. Like, have you seen all the meetups, all the fighting and stuff like that? People thought that it was just a click and a view because some people say they got that mentality. They repeat it constantly on this app. I don't take YouTube seriously. From the plays and skits, they starting to think everybody play like that. And then we have actually seen where people done linked up and got hurt.
now,
So I'm
okay,
just saying it's what you take of it.
so now I agree with you. Now I've been in the mode three session. I'm in the mode three all the time, chilling.
Let's
But I
go.
also know in the mode three, that whole drop by address, nigga, I'm strapped up with the Draco. They really with it. That's what they want to do. And I also know that like some of them dudes from down south, they want to throw hands. Because everybody in Texas should carry a gun, but they want to duke it out or whatever, whatever. I get that. That's what I'm saying to you, Shaker. Some of these folks never really been outside at all.
Exactly. Well,
At,
they ain't been hanging in the hood. And half of these people that carry themselves like this, that talk, but can't walk that walk. Like I told them, come in the right hood. I'll take you in the hood and I want to see you make it out the hood with the movements you do on this app. I want to see if you going to call my name to jump in or intervene and shut it down, or if you want me to sit back and let it go down. Like, because that stuff right there, that address, inviting people to your address, what happened if somebody pull up and set your shit on fire and smoke you out Indian style? That address stuff pull up. What happened when they pull up, popping out the best, the knife, the brass knuckles, and all that stuff like that, and the mace or the bleach to blind you? Like this is the type of environment that I came up in, so you don't never underestimate nobody. That's why I say y'all play too much. And then especially bringing y'all kids out. Do you see them kids with that lady and her kids? Them kids will fight too. That's why I be telling people, you play with me and your kid run up and touch me, I'm a dog that girl. I'm a dog your child out like they somebody I didn't know off the street. I'm not gonna underestimate them by their age, and I damn sure ain't checking no ID. So what we doing? Like, don't play like that. Because if you came up on my mama, you think I wasn't gonna sit out there and fight you because you was grown? Like, yeah, I was gonna fight with my mama. Like the whole house fight is the rules we came to about. It ain't no one on one unless y'all friends and we feel like y'all gonna shake it up and get past this. But now your own person, you called your homie, your homeboy, your friend to be one of the ones that stab you in the back and take you out. So yeah, no, I'm not putting nothing past nobody. I done seen all sides to life, and I'm not underestimating you. I'm gonna take you for your words, and that's why I say, don't threaten me, because I'm gonna take you serious. You gonna try to dumb it down and be on play mode and want to be cool, calm, and collect, and I'm still gonna be thinking about what the hell you said to me. So when you try it, I'm gonna be prepared to defend myself.
And that's why I always say, or I was just saying, I don't play on here, because I know what real life is, so I get it, and that's why I don't cross certain lines and boundaries, because when you cross certain lines and boundaries, it's called the point of no return in some people's eyes. So
Okay, they said the most dangerous ones is the ones that move in quiet. Not necessarily. Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of people took my quietness. My sister, when she did an interview on my channel with me, and she said she used to always tell people to leave her alone. Let her stay over there, do what she doing. Don't get her started. I was quiet until people started playing with me. And then it was like, you call yourself bullying me or trying to intimidate me. So now it was time for me to come on out my quiet shell and show you who the hell you was working with. And then you seen a whole different stage to me. I took anger management 10 times, and I still can't change or deny who the hell I am. Leave me alone. See, it be offensive to me because I don't go around starting shit. So when you come for me, you came for me for no reason. So therefore, now it's time for me to pick me in this situation and defend myself. So you know not to come around here starting shit with me. Leave me alone. I can be doing my own thing. Half of the times y'all see me cammed up, I be solo dolo unless I'm at a family event. The best piece in all is when you can run and be at peace and ease, running by yourself. You ain't got to worry about no co-defendant, nobody snitching on you, nobody stabbing you in the back, nobody stealing, or none of that. Run by yourself. But it's some people that always got to be in a crowd because that's what complete them. And being in a crowd, you get caught up in so much shit. I done found out from being down there in Mississippi. It's a dry county. In Como, cold water, that's dry county. Well, no, Como sell liquor. Senatobia and cold water don't. Being out there, if somebody drop a bottle or drop something and they don't claim it, guess what? They finna round all y'all asses up. And then y'all gonna sit there and go through the same prosecution unless somebody decides to release you from it. And some of these people too coward to take their own charges. So then now you stuck sitting here dealing with it, getting the fine, and seeing if they gonna make you do community service. Like, what? Are you dumb? Like, yeah, that's what I say. Nah, look, some of these places they weird, but it just goes to show that you can't always be in the crowd. You got some people that's gone enough and they'll take their charge, they'll release you from it. But you got some people that want company while they behind bars that they gonna want you to be in there with them. Like, it's weird. Or beg you if you pay your bond, could you pay mine too? Like, I'm just saying, like, nah, I ain't got time for stuff like that. So if you actually be out in the world, in the streets, in school or whatever, you gonna learn and you gonna watch how you move. And every experience is supposed to be a learning experience. Some people don't learn from it, and that's why they keep getting caught up in the same situations over and over again. And sooner or later, it might just be a situation that you can't make it out of. Do you know people that got a hit on them come sit in the crowd with you, have you riding with them, and all of a sudden you done got popped too because they can't leave no witness behind or they're afraid you might run your mouth? Like, I'm just saying, I've been in them type of situations and ordeals. I done seen stuff like this transpire. So I'm not gonna come on here giving y'all false hope that this ain't what the real world hit for. And that's why when a lot of people be getting up here telling stories like, I be like, is it made up or is it lying? Or was it God sparing you, which was the blessing of it all, to try to tell you that this ain't the way you should be moving? But I don't watch so many people get wake up calls over and over again. Sooner or later, what happened when he stopped trying to wake you up and he just allowed the worst to happen?
Facts. And I'm gonna say this, like, usually, Shaker's right. Like, I'm a quiet one, right? But if a person gets tired of being the quiet one for so long, right, and getting picked at, touch, 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 like, Shaker, what I've seen about you is you not the type to start with somebody first. You sit back, you chill, you know what I'm saying? And then people start picking at you or bothering you, and then they don't like what you do upward. I'm sorry, but if you don't want her to shake the room, don't wake her up. Leave the sleep. You know how they say, let sleeping dogs lie, or let it just be, and let God. Don't do it. Don't do it. I be like, I be sitting there in the chat when somebody be doing it to him, be like, don't do it. Just please don't. Just
And that's what made me start expressing myself more. Because some people was like, why you just don't tell people what they do to you that agitate you? And I say, because my mood swing, my mannerism, and my actions and the expressions on my face says it all. Like, if I go silent, you better worry. Because my mind is full throttle racing of what the hell I'm finna do to you. Or I just tell you, now I tell people, you annoying me. Get the hell away from me. That's why I said in my life, my friend, she's my friend. She's my childhood friend, been my friend for life. But I know how to tolerate you because you do too much agitating and stupid shit. And I've been around and slapped the shit out of you. So like I told her, you asked to come visit me for the holidays, I let you come visit me. You missing your flights. I said, well, try to bust the trains and all this other stuff. Get the hell back home. You sit here and I get out work and you still sitting here. No, this is what friends are for. I'm going to get you out of here. So I put her in my damn car and I drove my ass home. And then I drove my ass back. Like, no, if you a friend, I know how long I could deal with you and tolerate you. But I'm also going to tell you, you annoying me right now. You need to get
All right.
somewhere.
Hey, Mr. Malik, welcome
Yeah, I'm
back.
back.
No, yeah, sometimes friends and family, it's like you have a tolerance for them. You can love them as much as you want to, but it's like, you getting on my last nerve now. You got to go. I love you, but you got to go.
Right, in my other life, my sister was stranded with the windows bust out on Thanksgiving on the side of the highway. I took my life to me pulling up, calling my friends, and you didn't even want to pay them. So now I gotta pay them because I called them. And then I'm like, the dude's like, okay, you know you owe me. He been trying to talk to me for years. But like I told her, I've been annoying him and avoiding him. But since you out here stranded, ain't got no way, ain't even got tow services or none of that, I had to call him to come help you out. And you just want to leave it on me. So now I either gotta talk to him, let him take me out, or pay him. So I told him, you know something, forget it. I sat there and cashed out him. Like, you get this money going about your business because I have no intentions on dating with you or dealing with you like that.
Well, I mean, my guy's got the shirt on. $20 is $20. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That is a funny shirt, Mr. Malik. I want one.
That is. I fucking love that. Yeah.
I don't know where you got that from. Where did you get that from anyway? I want one.
Atlantic City.
Really?
I love funny T-shirts like that have those sayings on it and shit.
Girl, they got a lot of them in Chicago. Next time I come down that way, because I might come down there. I was just down there on November the 1st. And I found out that that's where you and somebody else at. And they were like, well, you should let us know. I would have came to support and all. I was like, girl, I wasn't thinking about nobody on YouTube. But I was like, because I was down there for a funeral. So I was like, I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking
you
about
ain't trying
nobody
to do
on
all that. You ain't trying to do all that
right.
for something like that. No.
But I said, now that I know, next time I take a road trip, we can pop out.
But yeah,
Oh
look,
yeah. If you ever come to Tupelo, let me know. I'll show you where the good food at. Like all the good food.
I
Like
don't
what
know
you
why.
want.
I
I
don't know
get
why
what you're
people be
saying about
sleeping on the
Thanksgiving,
South.
Shaker. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Cause Jackson, Mississippi ain't no place to go and sleep. Them dudes, they get live in Jackson.
I
Never
like
sleep
Jackson,
with your eyes.
Mississippi. I like Tupelo too, but I wasn't. We was out there, but we wasn't doing too much when I was down there. I go to Jackson all the time. That's where
That
my man was
Jackson,
from.
that Jackson, that Meridian, they pop off down there. Them niggas be trying to get with it. Pardon my language. They be trying to get
Biloxi
with it.
cool too. I be down there in Biloxi. Like it be a lot of places down there in Mississippi. I be coming down there too.
I told you, Shake, I want to come to Philadelphia. I want to go to O Block. I want to see if it's really like that.
You can come up here. Oakland really ain't been making no more noise since all them people got arrested. But hey, I'll take you over there if you want to. They took down the Von Mule because people was getting robbed, shot, and somebody set it on fire, so they took it down.
I want to
Holy
see.
shit.
I want to see that. I mean, O Block, Harold's Chicken, and there's some other couple spots
I don't eat heroes, but I can take you to heroes.
They was playing. It's a couple Tubi movies they be shooting in Detroit, and it was a couple spots. I was like, oh, okay. It looked like it was like deep, like my bad. It's Chicago. It's like it looked like it's just real laid back, people doing what they do. It kind of looked like
Yeah.
y'all got like a new district, kind of like a waterfront kind of deal, but it may not be water.
Well,
But
yes,
that
you
joint
can
looked
go
like it was laid
downtown. You
back.
can go by the river, walk, and all that other stuff. Them is cool places to hang out. But lately, I think they're trying to make Chicago look like Detroit and East St. Louis and what's that other one? Gary, Indiana, because at the rate it's going, Chicago is becoming a ghost town very fast. A lot of the stores that was downtown has moved. They said that they wouldn't be in there because the mayor was trying to tax them. So then it's people selling their homes because the taxes went up. Like it's a lot going on with Chicago. To like I say, it reminds me of Mississippi burning slowly but surely. It seems like they trying to make it deserted. So if you're trying to push people out, who the hell are you trying to get in?
They trying to get up that land so they could build them damn apartment complexes and then make it seem like it's more than what it is. They build it cheap, then try to say, "Oh, this is fancy," so they can charge them higher
Mhm.
rents.
Because that's what I told them. If you pay attention to a lot of the major cities and stuff, they got it where. That's what I told people this morning on my live. They better get the lock deeds, just like we got life lock. They got it where you can lock your deed. Because too many bigger companies, if they want the land or the space your house is in, or your building or whatever you got, they're stealing your deed and they sending it through LLCs and everything else before it end up to an actual owner. And if you ain't got a deed lock on there, they can try and keep on transferring your stuff, and then everybody that your land done went through gotta be summoned to court. And then they gotta prove like where did the fraudulent signing of the deed came from. They said you also better be careful because now how they're mimicking your how they mimicking your stuff. So I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't trust a lot of documentation that's being put out on YouTube because after watching a lot of this stuff and finding out how it works, people are now using AI to copy your signature. All they gotta do is scan it in and AI copy it to a T. Then they also copying court seals. They copying the them people that the notary people stamps. They're doing a lot of stuff when they contact the notary. See, this is why notaries will make you sign into their little book and show what you came in and have done. So if somebody copy they seal or use they seal for some fraudulent, they can prove that they didn't do it on the date that seal say this is not what happened. I did not do this for this person. So it starts the fraud can be broke down, but you're gonna put a lot of money in it. And what they want you to do is to drain your account dry. So going up against these corporations, if you ain't got it like that, or got somebody that's gonna take your case pro bono and keep going through it with you, like yeah, you gonna get tired. You gonna give it up because if not, you gonna be they done been stole everything from you. So these AI is coming out causing a lot of damage.
Oh yeah,
I don't
AI.
trust AI.
Yeah,
I've
AI.
been watching a lot of these shorts. Have y'all been seeing of people like you said about the deed thing? Like
Hmm.
somebody living in their house, that's their house, and somebody else actually is trying to sell their house off from under them, and then they have to go to court. They have to prove all this stuff that it's theirs, that they
Yep.
actually bought it, because you got these fraudulent people from overseas. They sitting there taking, or even here in the states, taking these deeds and they selling it off to somebody, and now you're out, so you got to check for yourself too. If you buying property, you out 100 and something $1,000, and that money done went through like 20 offshore accounts, and they can't even prove who sold you the damn shit.
And then
So
there's also these people over here with these corporations and these LLCs. They found that if you got your house listed under realty, if you got your house behind in taxes, because there's people in the government that's letting them know because they get that list out. If somebody pay your taxes for 3 years, they automatically can sit here and claim your
yep,
deed.
yep,
It's
and that
right.
is the thing. They actually own your property now after 3 years.
Yeah, they,
Yeah, and
that
either
was
you
the
gotta pay
scam.
them. Go ahead.
No, that was the big thing here. Like LLCs was renting out properties that didn't belong to them, and they was skipping off with them people bread.
Oh, and do you know how easy it is to make a fake LLC or like start your own church? No, they donated that property to my church. It's mine now. Yeah.
Hmm.
or the
Mm-hmm.
like you're saying, the INCs, the LLCs. Oh well, we're just going to repo the fucking property. Well, how? We'll figure
They
out a way. Yeah.
they bounce it through a whole bunch of other LLCs, and then they
Yep.
give it to the original person that wanted it. And a lot of people are using big time corporations to get it. And then they said that you took out a loan or you sold it to them just to tie you up in a whole bunch of loopholes and bull crap. And then by
Right.
the time you get through, you damn near done drained your bank account trying to fight it. And there's no guarantee because they
Exactly.
said
Yeah.
everybody that touched that deed got to be presented before the judge for the
I
judge to
think
be able to find out where did it begin from, how did it all get started, and
And
make sure you didn't play a part.
the judge you go for has but go before has to have some kind of fucking idea of how that shit's working.
I'm
And if
gonna
they
say
don't,
the
then you're fucked.
saddest
Yeah.
one I think
Yeah.
I've ever seen was that grandmama. She was an older black lady, and they sold her property out from under her, and because
Mhm.
I think she owed because they told her if she's I think it was some kind of thing with a bank loan or a bank thing for remortgage
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
something.
It's a spoof.
And
Yeah.
oh my God, they spoofed the crap out of this lady because she needed something for something real fast. And what she didn't realize, she didn't read that
Fine print.
yep, fine print well
Fine
enough,
print. Yeah.
and they ended up taking her property out from under her, and it had been her family for generations, and she wasn't default on nothing or anything, and she ended up having to go to court, and even though she went to court and won judgment, she still lost her property because it was
Mhm.
sold, uh, and the other person actually had already owned it or whatnot. They had to give her the money for it, so she still lost her property. You get what
Right.
I'm
She
saying
might
with the
have, yeah.
BS?
She might have
One,
got the money in the end, but that could have been like this property belong has been in my family for like generations. And yeah, if somebody tried to do that shit to me, look, hey,
this lady,
you see that hammer I got in my hand right there, right? Yeah. There'd be some watermelons and fucking cabbages and fuckers would get their shit busted.
this
But
lady,
GTK, well, GTK made that avatar for me. So
this lady from Memphis, she went through that. Her grandma left her property. She now staying down there in Memphis. She found out because her uncle called her, cussing her out because she inherited the property because the grandma felt like she was the most responsible and said keep it around for people to be able to live in it. And he called her one day, was like, "Why did you sell mama house?" And she said she didn't do no such thing. So she took a trip down there and found out all the documentation was signed and did with AI and then maybe her to a T, but once a professional handwriter looked at it, he was like, this one signed by a human, and then that's how they assumed it was AI. And when they started talking about it and getting to the bottom of it, she took it to court. They gave her property back. Then when she went to change the locks to take possession of the property, because they tore her house down and built a whole new house with layers on top of her land and where the house used to be. And the man inside turned around and was like, I didn't know nothing about this. So then he turned around and took it back to court. And it showed, when they checked it, it showed how many LLCs that this property went through before it ended up going from his brother to him. And then it ended up, and then when they went to tracking down the LLCs, come to find out the LLCs was owned by him and his brother. So they did that to steal her property. And now he got a fancy lawyer that keep going, drawing it out and drawing it out. And the lady says she damn near obsolete her bank account trying to fight this. And she said now she want to prevent it from happening to other people. And she was telling people that it is going rapid and it's going from city to city, because then that's when the man in Baltimore, he found out he had $1 million home because when they appraised it, even though it looked like a piece of shit, from where it sat at, it was worth $1 million on the books to get that
uh,
land. They
uh,
turned around. He finally paid every damn officer where he was supposed to be the owner, and the city corruption turned around and said he holds $5,000. So they snatched the deed. And that's why I say y'all better make sure y'all keep up with these water bills and stuff. So they snatched the deed. Somebody told them that they found out about it being on a state list about houses that was behind. Somebody else bought it, and now he's trying to fight. So they raised him a GoFundMe, other people in the in Baltimore stood up and donated money for his legal fees and stuff, and he fighting for it because he's like, I just paid it off. If I knew I owed $5,000, don't you think I would have started a payment plan to play that too? And they said, well, he should have been keeping up with stuff like that. And he was like, y'all weren't sending me no letters or nothing to even let me know this was going on. And it showed that somebody had rerouted them letters and changed the address of him on there and all that other stuff. And it was going to the people that sat there and inquired about the land and snatched that land from him. And then he's still down there fighting to get his land back.
I
And
want to
yeah,
know.
how
I
many
want to know where that
hundreds
house
of
is.
thousands of dollars has it cost him already? Well, you said $1 million, so yeah,
Well, I gotta tell
it's
y'all
cost
this.
him out the ass.
Somebody in my old property that I own, somebody come over there one day and started looking at my house. I'm like, what you looking at my house for? Oh, I said, no, you didn't buy this property. They tried to buy the property next door and thought that my house was on that land, right?
Oh, that it was
And
like a package deal. Yeah.
well, they ended up what happening is they ended up did buying the property out from under through taxes. You got to watch them land taxes. You got to make sure they paid up. And she ended up being able to get her property back from him. She ended up having to pay the dude back all his tax. He didn't want it after he realized it was just the 2 trailers that they owned and not my house, because my house was an actual house built, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so he wanted it because he thought my house was on it, and the 2 trailers he was just gonna have them taken off the property. He thought he'd mistaken when he read the where the land was. I was like, no. I said, that's the property you just bought with those 2 trailers that are old as hell over there, not this one. You know what I'm saying? And when he
Exactly. Yeah.
got it, he ended up they ended up having to pay him all the money for the tax. He ended up not wanting it after realizing he thought my house with the lake was on it. I'm like, no, baby, wrong
No.
property. But
Well,
I was
see,
over here like, what the hell is this dude doing in
Them
my yard?
HOA stealing people property, the homeowner authority stealing people, the house owner association stealing people property. They putting liens and fines on your house and all type of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on.
I won't move into a place that has a homeowner association
oh,
because
fuck no.
they can you may pay 250,000, 300 more, 500, 600,000 for your house, right? And then come to find out if let's say they don't tell you, they're supposed to give you written things about their fines and regulations. But let's say your grass is like 1 inch over what the regulation is, they give you a fine for that. Let's say they keep doing
Yeah.
that. Your mailbox 2 inches from the road the wrong way. They can, like Shaker said, they can take your
They
property.
can take your shit. Yeah. You built a fence, but it's like 6 inches taller than the HOA allows. So, yeah. You've
I'm
got
like,
to tear it down, or we're going to. Yeah, you get that weird fucking HOA lady. My sister lived in an HOA for a while. I went and stayed with her. I was helping her paint the inside. Oh, you can't paint the inside of your house that color. Really? She wanted blood red living room. Okay. She fucking regretted that choice. Not because of the HOA shit, but because it kept running from the ceiling down. I was like, it's going to do that till it's dry. And she was just freaking out. I'm fucked up and blah, blah, blah. No, I went to sleep. Next day, woke up, looked all fine to me. I put like 10 coats of fucking red paint in that living room. Because she was freaking out. But yeah, she lived in an HOA. You had grass so short, you couldn't put like flags and shit outside unless it was the American flag. Yeah, you put like just a teddy bear on the flag. Yeah, they're no fine. I was like, fuck living in something like this. So I moved to the mountains. I was like, fuck y'all. I own my house, I own my land, I own my truck. Fuck with me now. Yeah.
Well, that's
So
why where I live in Mississippi, why I've done like when I did mine, I always make sure my property taxes are up to date. You got to make sure your garbage bill is paid. And I'm gonna tell you something before you buy a property, check and see, because in the state of Mississippi they did a thing recently. Like if you owe back time garbage bills on a property, guess what? It don't go with the person's name anymore. It goes with the property.
the
So you
property,
could
your
literally
address.
buy a house and you owe all this back time water bill and back time garbage bill, and you didn't even know about it, and they thousands behind. And here you
Yeah.
are now having to pay off somebody else's bills because they didn't want to pay their bills. Well, tell Miss Brooke to have a good day and tell her to eat big.
Oh yeah. I mean, I said this property was been in my family. I didn't actually have to pay for it because it got passed down to me, but I do have to pay the property tax.
Well, that's the way one of my properties, my grandmother left it to me upon her passing or whatnot. I have to pay property taxes on it. And down here, property taxes aren't too expensive.
Yeah.
But if you get more than 3 years behind on a
You're
property
fucked.
tax,
Yeah.
you're at what they consider default, and somebody can buy your property out from under you, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. Nope.
So please make sure you pay your property taxes and make sure ain't nothing back time owed. Keep an eye on that. Go up to know where your local. See, my local tax place is the old courthouse. We have the new courthouse.
Oh.
We have the old one. So the old one is where you go check property taxes. And if you ever want to buy property, let's say you ain't got a hell of a lot of money, but you got a little some, go check those out because they sell them off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People get 4 or 5 years behind, and you paying down here in Mississippi, it's about $1,000 for about 10 acres, right? And let's say somebody's behind 5 years, you pay $50,000, and that home could be valued at $500,000 to $750,000 home. I'm just saying.
Wow. I mean, there was a rash of like houses being sold around where I am. And it was because they had failed to pay their property taxes. So they seized the house and the land. Yeah. This is in Virginia.
Yeah, we call them bank sales down here, Miss Catherine.
No, yeah.
Or we call them, what is it? That other word I'm looking for.
Foreclosure. Yeah.
Foreclosures, but they do have the police sales. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We call them police sales. They do that on cars too. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Yeah, they do. You'll get a good car. Yeah.
They got some good ass cars at some of them police sales because the cops will get them to and they can be unmarked cars, pretty cars too. Because they'll get sometimes like the real pretty ones when they doing undercover shit.
The Dodges, the Dodge Darts and
shit. Get you a good old car real cheap.
Oh, and they'll sell drug seizure cars too. Some of those are sweet. Some of those are real sweet. Yeah, they had a bunch of coke or whatever in it at the time they seized it, but it's still a nice car. Yeah. Fucking Challengers and Chargers and Mustangs, and I've seen a bunch of them like that. Yeah.
But no, so like Shaker said, be careful and pay attention to your taxes. Make sure all your bills is caught up, and also there's another thing. Eminent domain is a thing.
Oh yeah, they want to widen the road by a foot. You're going to lose a foot of your land down the side of the road in Virginia.
Oh, you don't own that. Now I will tell you this.
No.
Even though you own your land, a lot of people don't know so many feet from that county road or that road, you don't actually own that, even if you own it. It's considered technically a part of their shit. Actually, right in front of my house, I don't ever have to worry about anybody ever building in front of my house. There's a reason why. There's a federal parkway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they actually own a portion of the front part of my land. Like right by the road, if that makes sense. But it's their shit. And I can't touch those trees, and can't nobody touch those trees, because technically you touch one of them trees, you're looking at one hell of a fine.
You're looking at a charge. Yeah, you're looking at a charge.
Because them federal parkways don't play, baby.
No, I live like a mile from the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Appalachian Trail. They're kind of right there together where I live. But you fuck up on the parkway, you're gonna pay out the ass. Yeah.
Oh, the Natchez Trace. If they catch you on the Natchez Trace doing something you ain't supposed to, you getting double fined. You getting a fine for whatever county you in, and you getting a fine from the federal government. You getting state and federal. Then if they catch your ass in a construction zone, say they're doing some construction on there, you getting 3 times. So I be very careful going up down there.
Be very, very. Hey, look, the speed on the parkway at its best is 45 miles an hour. You let a Ranger catch you going like 50, you're fucked. You're
Oh
you're
no,
gonna pay
ours
a
is
bunch of
50.
money. Yeah.
There is some spots where it slows down to like 45. One of them is by the visitor center. The other one's down there near Jackson. See, I didn't know that. My son was
Mhm.
born in Jackson, so I was up and down to Jackson until he got out of the hospital. And I didn't know there's a little portion right at the tail end of the Natchez Trace where it goes down to like 25 or 35 or something like that. I thought it was 50.
35. Yeah.
I thought it was 50 all the way up and down. Oh no.
No.
No. We had just, thank God, the only thing that saved my ex father in law from getting a ticket was because I still had my hospital bracelet on, where I just got out of
Oh,
the
shit.
hospital.
Right on. Right on.
And when he stopped us, he pulled us over and whatnot. We told him, whatnot. He let us go, but because we didn't know, you know what I'm saying. He could tell we were out of towners. Hell, my ex father in law had like an Arkansas tag or something. He wasn't even living in the state of Mississippi at the time, and but he was down, so he came and helped pick me up, and I showed him my hospital bracelet. Like I had just got out of the hospital. That was the only thing that saved him because, ooh, that would have been one hell of a fine.
Well, yeah. I mean, they don't play, and they're speed traps. When it drops from 45 to 35, that's a speed trap. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss the 35 sign from where it drops. And yet, that's usually exits off the parkway where they do that. So
we only have 2 spots that do that I know of, and one of them's up here, and it's near the visitor center in Tupelo, and the other one's down there in Jackson. Now I don't know if you go further up the trace because I've never went further than the Tupelo area off the trace. So because the trace technically goes all the way up into Tennessee, into a place in Tennessee. Oh. Yeah. Let me look where it starts and ends at right quick. I'll tell you. It's called the Natchez Trace Parkway.
Well, we have this highway up here called 58, and there's speed traps on that too, because it's usually 65, but all of a sudden it'll drop to 55. Well, I mean, it's usually because there's like a rescue squad or a school or something like that near there, but that's a speed trap. If you don't pay attention, they'll fucking get you.
Let's see.
But yeah, they're thinking about eliminating the property tax for vehicles in Virginia. So we'll see how that goes. I would love that.
Y'all have a property tax for vehicles?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, so the Natchez Trace Parkways goes all the way from Natchez, Mississippi. So it goes past Jackson. It goes all the way to Natchez, Mississippi, all the way up to Nashville, Tennessee.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. And the Natchez Trace Parkway is actually the original Trail of Tears, although it's obviously a little off course than the natural one. And there is a part on the Natchez Trace where you can actually, they have like a sign and all that stuff that teaches you about the Trail of Tears and what it means. They also have like the Pearl River. You can stop there, the Witches Dance. There's a bunch of little stops up and down and everything to, so if you're a person who has an RV and you like RVing, the Natchez Trace Parkway is a good place. We have a lot of Canadians that come down during their winter and our spring. They come down here.
No, you're thinking about Australia. It's always cold in Canada. It's always fucking cold in Canada.
Yeah, but their winters are like brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh no, I had a Canadian tell me once. It was the funniest stuff. It was springtime down here, but we actually had a chilly spring, so it was like kind of cold. I had on a a little light jacket, or like it's that kind of weather where you wear the long sleeve, or you wear 2 shirts. You wear one that's short, like your short sleeve, and you have your long sleeve so you can take it off when it gets hot. It was that kind, so it wasn't even hot. They told me it was burning up. It was so hot down here. I was like, don't come down here during the summer then. It ain't even nowhere near hot yet. I said, you don't want to be down here during the summer if you think this is scorching.
Yeah. You don't want to go to Florida in August down here then. Hey, look, I lived in Florida for about 8 months a year. I didn't mind the alligators or the great big turtles or the sharks and shit. what I minded was the big fucking 3-inch flying cockroaches.
Oh, that or the fucking
Oh,
mosquitoes.
look, yeah.
Mosquitoes are
This,
made different down here. I'm just telling you.
mm-hmm. There's a whole different plan. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, and if you ain't never got bit by a cowfly, let me tell you something.
Holy shit.
The difference between the flies, like you have those little bitty house flies that most people are used to. Then you
Oh,
got
yeah.
these big old huge motherfuckers. You're like, I did not know they made flies that big.
Yeah, they do. And they bite you and they drink blood.
And it hurts.
I was out working in the garden. I didn't have my hat on. And yeah, a big ass cowfly came over and bit me on the top of the head, bit me on the top. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to get my hat. And I sprayed like off.
Yeah,
the
deep
Deepwood's
spray.
off shot. Yeah. And it left me alone after that. So yeah.
I'll
But yeah,
tell you something else that works just as good as deep spray. If, like, say you don't want to put chemicals around your body, you're going to laugh at me when I tell you this. Dryer sheets.
oh yeah, I put those in my boots. Yeah.
I put them in my pockets and it keeps them away.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
them cow flies and horse flies are made different. I'm going to tell you something. Woo!
Yeah, they drink blood. They don't eat a little bit of shit that you left sitting out. A horse fly or a cow fly, both that's the same thing. They drink blood. They stick that thing on your head or arm or whatever. Yeah, it's like slurp, 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 and I feel weak. God damn it. Yeah, they're big.
I wonder why ain't nobody made a horror movie about that yet, because I would. Shoot, them things are scary.
Shoot.
But
Hey, Room Shaker, you still there?
she probably busy doing something.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is. I just wondering. I'm sorry.
Mr. Rex is cool, people. Shaker Shaker. He just he chilling and doing his thing. There's
But how do y'all feel about all the cyber breaches? You got Cash App, you got the banks, you got a lot of people that's getting caught for leaking and selling our information.
I'm gonna say this: they've been doing that for years. When they have you sign that little agreement, even for Facebook or all those other things, nowadays they have to put on there if they're selling your information out. But there was a time period when they didn't have to do that. But most people don't even stop to read that little fine print that says that, right? But back in the day, they didn't even have to tell you. They just did it anyway. You just all of a sudden you keep getting these spam calls and don't know why. It's because you signed up for that one thing on the internet and you clicked that little box without reading it, or it was already clicked for you and you just agreed to it and didn't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Now you actually have to click a box to agree to receive messages or to receive emails. But back in the day, you didn't even have to do that. It was automatic. So I'm glad they're kind of having to make them do that. But it's they try to say that, they're going to put, was it like dogs like tracking things on your arm? They don't have to. The government doesn't have to. They're already doing that. Your cell phone is tracked everywhere you go. When it pings off of a tower, they know exactly where you're at any time of the day they want to know. And also, shout out to my CIA agent. I ain't did nothing. Okay.
Yeah, they've been doing that for longer than you know, because that was my job in the Army, kind of. But yeah, I had to triangulate your position using geosynchronous satellites. And that was back in the 90s. So,
But now it's easier if you think about it.
oh, yeah.
Because when you connect to these cell phone towers, right, for your data and to be able to make phone calls, your cell phone pings, right? So that if somebody wants to track you, it's actually very easy. But I will say, what my friend who is a hacker said is that actually laptops are easier to get into and computers than actual cell phones. And iPhones are actually harder to get into than Androids.
Well, yeah, iPhones are like, yeah, that's why
they're because of their firewall. It's because of their firewall. But you can, if you're good enough, you can get through anything you want. If somebody really wants your information, they can get it. It's not that hard. And banking, I'm going to say this. I do have my Cash App on my mobile app here myself. But that way I could keep a track. But let's say I lose that cell phone, and somebody knows my information or knows how to use my passwords, they could get everything they need.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so simple because the age of digital, right? Everything's digitized nowadays. Think about it. Most people have banking apps for their banking. They pay their bills online, right?
I pay my bills online.
Yeah, everything is done through this, so it's so easy to just, you know what I'm saying? Like this drop hat. But hell, I ain't got nothing, so you ain't really gonna be stealing shit from me. But and you got to think. Here's the thing, though. I'm telling you something. These rich folk, they got somehow or another. Like they you can get protection for that stuff, right? Through your bank and everything else. Like my husband's card, when he first started coming down, they shut his shit down, dog. And it was really him doing it. It wasn't no, like somebody else, because they saw something that was suspicious because he was traveling. He told them he was traveling before he did it. He went in the bank physically, talked to the people, and told them to make sure they wrote it down on his file that he was where he was gonna be, and he was gonna be traveling. Because if they, like, let's say I go out of Mississippi and I go to Tennessee or somewhere else, and I swipe my card, and if they don't think they're gonna shut your shit down real quick. And I'm proud of certain banks for doing that nowadays. What up, Justin Retro Stuff?
Well, you were talking about all the offshore shit they do now. Yeah, they'll do it like that. They'll move it through Bermuda or fucking Sweden or some shit. Yeah, because it's so easy to do that now, especially with AI help. Back to Room Shaker. Yeah, AI will fuck us. I'm just saying, it will. It'll learn too much, and then it'll start fucking us because we're like they said in the Matrix, we're a disease. We're like a virus. We'll all move to one area and use up all the resources and then move to another area and do the same fucking thing. So. Have you heard anything out of G2K today?
No, I haven't seen him this morning, but that's not unusual. Yeah. He could be cooking. But I am fixing to jump off here in a minute. Because it's almost been 3 hours, and y'all know I normally do too. But I do want to say thank you to Room Shaker. I got to get my ass over there to your page where you bought me upside the head real hard.
Okay, Charlie, thank you for having me.
I love you, Shaky.
Oh,
that's my Shaker. I'm the one that came up with that. Speaking of which, anybody else try to say it, I'm the one that came up with Shaker. When everybody says in the chat, they stole it from me. Okay.
Room Shaker. But yeah, he was going to do Awareness Monday today because it is Monday, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if he's got it set up right quick. Let me check.
I don't know. I sent him a message on Discord. I haven't heard anything back. So
let me see. And that would be on the main channel. Let me check his main.
Yeah, the Get to Know Stop channel. Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't got nothing set up yet, but it could be because he's busy. He may do it later this afternoon.
He does Uber and shit now. So yeah. Things like that.
So he's probably working. But Mr. Justin, I'm actually fixing to jump off here. I know you're trying to hit the panel, but I'm actually getting off the live. Just gonna let you know that and whatnot. So actually, Mr. Rex is fixing to drop down, fixing to do my outro and tell everybody have a good day and all those lovely things. Thank you for stopping by, though, Mr. Justin. He's in the back. I was trying to let him know. I didn't want to be rude to him.
Fair enough. I mean, look, you have been going for almost 3 hours. So
yeah. I'm starting to get tired. You know how I am. And I'm fixing to actually drop. Hood is actually live, not the Hood table, but fixing to drop her link in the chat. If y'all could go on over there and click over there and tell her Charlie sent you and whatnot. She's cool people. She's cool as shit. She's amazing. So she's live right now. I want y'all to go visit her and say hi.
We'll do it. How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for coming up. As always, Mr. Rex, you're amazing. We had a good conversation today. Thank you, Mr. Malik, great. For popping up. Thank you for everybody that came into the chat, all my beautiful people. I just want to send y'all so much love, and I will see y'all later. Remember to brush your teeth. Oh, before before I do this. Mr. Rex, do you have any last words that you want to say to the people?
Oh no, I was getting ready for the brush your teeth and wash your ass speech that you all.
Okay. Yeah. Please make sure you wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Please make sure you brush your teeth and floss, because bitch, we don't need you walking around here with halitosis breath. Make sure you know that cologne is not, and I repeat, is not a substitution for DO for the BO. Don't be walking around here stanking up the whole damn place. We don't need all that, okay? Wash your ass, people. Take a bath, okay? Get the fuck off the internet sometimes. You know, live your life, touch grass. Just saying.
Yeah, and change your clothes every now and then. Look, change your underwear at least twice a week, okay? At least.
We want you to do more, but if that's the very least we could get you to do,
hey, fair enough.
And don't be walking around this bitch with brownie stains. All right, wash your ass. Wipe till the brown is gone. Wipe till the brown is gone. Okay.
and just wearing black underwear does not cancel that shit out. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be walking around here with dingleberries all up in your ass. I'm just saying. Y'all have y'all a good day. I will see y'all later. Love
Take
y'all.
care.
Bye. Huggies.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood till the day that I go from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm ripping my hood till the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, checking seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be slanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, Saw Blue, a big Anthony Hughes and P.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm ripping my